Hello, everybody, and welcome in to another can stream, another can day out there. Let me just pop up on screen real quick. Boo-doo. Hello, and how you guys all doing today? It's another cold day over here, unfortunately. It's currently, or rather, it was hailing out there, and I think it's finally just calmed down a bit. Despite it being April, they're still like pelting me with snow out there. It's kind of outrageous. What do we get for living in the Northeast, I suppose? The seasons are very nice to like watch and experience, but you definitely get your share of the cold from experiencing as such. Honestly, if I had some more time, maybe I would have changed our little weather thing out there to actually have some snowflakes coming down. It's that cold out there. And my house is a little drafty, so I'm definitely feeling the chill a bit. But not much to complain about besides that. Luckily, the roads were pretty good. Ooh. And, alright, chat. By the way, today I went out of my way and I wanted to get some more... You know me, I like getting unique snack bags, right? Like if I see some weird chips out there, I try and get myself like a bag of them or something. And this time, let's see if I can grab a picture of them. They're called Uglies. A very interesting name, but I guess the idea, yeah, I think I can get a picture of them up here. I think the idea behind the Uglies, the name of it at least, is, yeah, Uglies. Yeah, these suckers here. It's supposed to be very, like, good for the environment, good for, I guess, overall well-being of foodstuffs, something like that. The idea is they take, like, the ugly ends of, like, the potatoes, or potatoes that would have been thrown out because of their looks. Not exactly, they're not, like, grabbing rotten potatoes and making potato chips out of them, but they're taking the ugly looking ones that I guess wouldn't fly, or maybe they're like too misshapen, right? Because I think for chips they probably need to have like a certain shape, or for fries, same idea, right? Like they need to be able to cut into uniform sections, because we're very bad with wasting food here in the Americas sometimes. Even if the food's perfectly fine, if it looks a little ugly or it's a little imperfected, it can still become land waste. And there's a big issue with like throwing out far too much food when so many people could be using that stuff. But they kind of make it their mission statement to buy and use ugly potatoes. And these ones are really good. Really, I'm like a big fan, chat, of salt and vinegar chips in general. Like that's probably one of my favorite flavors of potato chip. And these ones were so good. They hit like a really good balance of vinegar and salt. Like they weren't too vinegary. They didn't have like that tremendous kick. And as well, they weren't super salty either. Like they still had some salt and vinegar mix. And like I said, it was just really good. And apparently they have a whole bunch of other flavors that I'm interested to try out. They got like the standard, like cheese, sea salt, barbecue, all that kind of basic stuff. And then they had, I think it was like a buffalo ranch chip or something that I tried today as well. And it was kind of weird. I like buffalo. Like buffalo sauce is one of my favorite flavors, and I like ranch. But this one, it almost tasted like a cheese chip. I don't know how to describe it. It tasted like cheese with a bit of spice to it. Salt and vinegar. Hello, Evie. You don't like salt and vinegar, Evie? Oh, it's the best chip combo. What's your favorite chip combo? Are you a sour cream and onion kind of girly? Or are you a barbecuer? Maybe you don't like chips at all. I don't know. There's a lot of flavors out there. I think besides salt and vinegar, I really love sweet potatoes. Like if I get some sweet potato chips, I'm really stoked about sweet potato chips. I am mad about video games. Hello, Cat. Yes, I know a lot of people are, well, it depends. Because I don't think the Nintendo Direct, I'm assuming you're mad about video games when it comes to Nintendo. And for, everybody watching, there was the Nintendo Direct. They released a whole bunch of games. Or rather, they talked about some upcoming games, about the Switch 2 release. And what they didn't mention, at least I don't think they mentioned, or maybe they didn't really, put a lot of focus on, was the price point for a lot of the games. And some of them are very outrageous. I think they're charging, 70 to 90 bucks per game, and I think it's 90 bucks for some, not all. I think they're probably their first, their titles. They're probably charging $90 for physical copies, and I think 80 for digital, and then, or it might be 80-70 as well, 80 for physical, 70 for digital. I literally spat out salt and vinegar when I tried it. Oh, Evie, they're so good. How could you do that? I do like hot chips too. Though my stomach, as I get older, my stomach doesn't handle spice as well as I used to. Also, hello, J-Man. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, the $500 for the System Plus Mario Kart is actually a really good deal, considering the prices are thrown around everywhere else. Yeah, $500 for the system and Mario Kart, really surprisingly good deal. Which is weird considering the prices for all their other games. Yeah, it's not worth $90 reduce, that's for sure. I like Mario Kart, but I've never thought it's there's very few games, chat, I'm willing to spend $70 for. I think it's either one or two games I've ever bought at full price for $70. And I know for sure it was Baldur's Gate 3. I definitely bought Baldur's Gate 3 for $70. So I really wanted to play it. I love when games take 5e D&D, because 5e D&D is really meant to be a video game to an extent. The rule set really functions well on a 5-foot grid map, being taken very seriously, every step mattering and yada yada. So it works really well for a game. And I think, chat, I also spent $70 on Unicorn Overlord. But I haven't even played Unicorn Overlord yet. I got it for free. For free is an exaggeration. I used my Amazon points on it when it was first coming out. So I have it for my PS5, and it's just sitting around. Even more than the prices. I hate that. Yeah, the fake physical cards are... I don't understand, man. Like I was saying in the Discord chat, I think Nintendo just wants to move away from physical entirely. I think a lot of... I'm not used to seeing that kind of greed out of Nintendo. Maybe they've always been that greedy and I've just been kind of blind to it because I'm not the most up-to-date gamer, as you can see. I like retro games. I like indie games a lot. That's kind of my bread and butter. I like older games, the PlayStation, the PS2, the GameCube. I like some 360 games too. I haven't dabbled too much in the 360 library, but they had some fun stuff in there as well. And I've never really progressed. Even the PS3, I've only played so many titles for. So I don't really have a strong inclination to keep up with current gen stuff. And so I don't know. I don't know about this one. I do have a Switch and a PS5, but I basically bought the PS5 for Baldur's Gate 3. Very funny. I could have bought a new PC. Oh, actually, no. Buying a PS5 was cheaper than buying a new PC. Because I don't think my current PC could have handled Baldur's Gate 3. At least not well. They're selling a $330 USD version of the console in Japan, a version that's region locked to stop people from reverse importing. I don't understand, Nintendo. What is... They were in such a good spot because Sony has been dropping the ball. There's especially with their PS5 Pro, there's so little reason for people to upgrade to that. And the PS5 isn't it plays your PS4 games better for sure, and there's some good PS5 games out there, but they don't really have the same draw and appeal. And I think Xbox is almost all but out of the console race, I think. And now, so Nintendo basically had like a free window. And I think, like you said, they might be flying too close to the sun here. Because they might be seeing that there's not as much competition as there used to be out there for the console market. So now they're like, well, since we're like the big player and there's not a lot of other players out here right now, we can just jack up our prices. And what else are people going to do? The PlayStation really isn't thriving right now. The Xbox is basically, well, I wouldn't say dead, but they seem to be very, very behind. Yeah, the free window is the problem. I think so as well. They don't have... It's the sucky part about Xbox kind of going the way it did. And it's not like there's not as much competition, and because competition always draws innovation and better consumer experiences. When there's more competition, they have to fight against the other companies, and generally we, as the consumers, get to win from that. Nintendo is charging money Nintendo don't have. Yeah, that's like the system is okay. Like the system with the Mario Kart, like J-Man was saying. $500 for a new game, a new system, and presumably a controller. Maybe actually, it's probably just a built-in controller. But that's not bad. Like a brand new system with a game included. I guess it kind of depends if it's like a physical... It's probably not a physical copy. Now that I'm thinking on it, because of how Nintendo's been with their physical stuff. It's probably... I don't know. I don't know if it would just be like installed on the console. Or if it's... actually going to be a case and cassette, diskette, cartridge. Pre-installed, yeah, digital. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking for a minute, it's like, oh man, that's a pretty good deal. And I was like, oh yeah, it must be digital. This is the way they're being with their physical merchandise right now. Free window, plus they know their core audience pay with their own money. The era of kids begging moms to buy a game is dying with phones and free games like Fortnite. Yes, for sure. And plus... Fortnite kind of becoming a game engine. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I actually never knew that, well, more like I recently kind of discovered that Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, they've almost become game engines that people can make games on. And you can play all sorts of weird shit on them. It's very interesting. I don't know if that's... I don't quite know how that really works. Like, who has the rights to what games if they take off and whatnot. But it's interesting nonetheless. They let you share games with up to 4 other consoles, so one person can buy it, and 4 people can play it together with it. That's pretty cool. That is pretty good. Only select games, of course. That makes sense. I wonder if that'll be more of a second-party and, a third-party thing and not their first-party games. Because I feel like Nintendo's usually pretty iron grippy about their first-party games, But Switch 2 is going to have Fortnite, guys. Another reason to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, only buy Nintendo. Where else can you play Fortnite? Besides on the Nintendo Switch 2, parentheses TM, parentheses copyright Nintendo. Where else could you possibly play Fortnite? But I am excited about the Deltarune trailer that came out. It's very basic. There's a couple of... there's like 5 seconds of gameplay. Actually, why don't we watch it real quick? Why don't we watch that real quick? See if I can swap this screen over real quick. Let's see here. I do kind of squash this image a little bit to fit into the TV, which is something I do need to fix. I need to make it look a little nicer. But for now, I think I can just do like so and like so, and then we can just watch the trailer real quick together. It's very short. It's like a minute. Deltarune trailer. I know I saw people already making theory videos about Deltarune 2 and 3. What's the best one here? I guess the trailer's good enough.
There's no use fighting.
Oh, Marvel's... Oh, I didn't know Marvel was doing Deltarune. That's crazy.
We could be the people that are coming.
Wait, us?
Oh, this doesn't look like Deltarune at all, chat.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts.
Oh, it's Thunderbolts. Just get rid of the uglies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha. 3 and 4 together seems good. Yeah, there should be a lot of gameplay. And especially if they have, like, their secret paths that Chapter 2 and 1 had. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's new. That's new. That's new, which would be really cool. I fucking love anything rhythm game like. And this is new, and this is new. Very small, and this whole, that little intro movie is new, too. Very cool stuff. Like I said, I'm a huge Undertale fan, so I'm very excited for what they could be throwing out there. I'm a super big Undertale Deltarune fan. What's funny is how little there seemed to be. Yeah, both Deltarune and Silksong managed to make it. It makes sense with how connected Toby has been with Nintendo, that they put his game announcement on the Switch 2 launch. Like, I don't think anybody... it would be really funny to meet the person who's like, yeah, I bought a Switch 2 so I could play Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. But I guess you never know. That would be a very funny individual. Witchbrook on there too. Seems fun as a Stardew Valley enjoyer. Yeah, that's the like the Harry Potter / witch / magician Stardew Valley like game. Yeah, those games are always pretty fun. I haven't played much of Rune Factory, but I know Rune Factory is kind of a similar sort of vibe, different art style, but kind of a similar vibe where it's a living, basically like a life simulator. But I think Rune Factory has more combat dungeons. I don't know. I know Stardew Valley has some combat dungeons, but I don't know what Witchbrook will have on that front. But yeah, chat. That seems pretty cool. Like I said, oh, I saw the music. I saw like the new CG of everybody standing on. It didn't say Mount Ebot, did it? Regardless, it for them kind of like. That orange and black screen, that like energy that they had going on there. I'm very excited for it. I really don't think it'd be hard for me to not enjoy Chapter 3 and 4. Like, this is a series I genuinely love. So it'd be hard for me to find disappointment in it. Even if it's not like my favorite game ever, I'm relatively sure I'm going to enjoy it to some extent. Yeah, unsure. I haven't followed the project at all prior to these announcements. That's fair, honestly. That's fair. Sometimes it's better. I was a little bit hesitant about looking at that trailer because I was like, I don't want to have literally anything spoiled for me. But it was a minute long, and I was like, Toby Fox isn't gonna... I have a lot of faith in Toby as a creator. So, the runes finally Delta 3 and 4. They're all together. Think he'll charge 20 or so? Oh, actually, the great thing, J-Man, is he's announced a price for it. So Deltarune, Chapter 3, 4, 1, 2. Did in a weird order, but, you know, 1 and 2 is already out. 3 and 4 is coming out. The whole thing is going to be $24.99, and the next 2 chapters are free. So you buy it now for $25, and Chapter 5 and 6 come to you totally for free. All the chapters afterwards are added without any sort of extra payment. $25 for this game is genuinely a steal. I cannot... Toby Fox is too good of a guy, man. I would have genuinely paid like 40 to 60. I don't actually... I'm a sucker, though, for his games. I would have paid a lot for his games. But $25 for the massive amount of game you get in this thing is really good. And I know he's also selling the soundtrack for $15 or $14.99, and as well with Chapter 5 and 6 when they come out, all their music tracks are just added for free. So $40 you get the game and all of the music. As well, I think he's you can buy it on platforms where you actually download the game onto your PC, so you don't need to use Steam. You know, like you can actually own the game if you buy it through different venues. Very generous. Yeah, that's from what I've heard. Like when COVID hit, he was actually like, instead of charging for Chapter 2, he just released it for free, just because, you know, it was a tough time for a lot of people. So he was just like, all right, you guys can just have Chapter 2 and just play and enjoy. He's always been a very humble man, it seems like. He seems to be one of the good ones when it comes to, like, kind of a bigger player on the scene, you know? Very one of a kind, honestly. As games become more expensive, let's count our blessing with indie prices. That's the great thing, Kat, is, you know, this might sound strange, but I'm totally fine if the current gaming industry kind of goes up in flames. Because there's so much, like, there are so many good games you could play currently that you'll never have enough time in your life to play them all. Like, there's so much good stuff out there already. And indies are very much unconnected to modern gaming. You could play Hades 2, you could play Hades 1. Like, just for that, those are giant titles, but they're still indies. And there's, like, games of that caliber are going to come out after that,
Burn
too.
to the ground!
Yeah, just burn it all to the ground. But there's just so much good stuff out there right now. There's, like, to me, that's why I've never really felt super passionate about talking about modern gaming news. Because if I just wanted to play a game, there's like a million choices. Steam's a great, even though Steam doesn't really let you own games, Steam is a great service for being able to play a lot of games, a lot of indie titles on there. Good Old Gamers is great for actually owning your games. There's retro consoles that you can buy and get your games for. There's collection packages like what we're playing right now. This was like, on Steam, this was $15, $20 for the zero package, and it comes with a ton of games. I just don't care too much about what happens to the modern industry. Oh, I care because I want creators to, let me change that. I don't care if the companies fail, but I really want developers and the artistic individuals to still have a space to grow and a space to put out their art. You know, like that's the problem I have. Like, I hate the company side of it, but I really want people to be able to continuously put out the stuff they love and the stuff they're passionate about. Because I want to play the games that they make, you know? Didn't love what I saw with the Donkey Kong game. I didn't see like anything of Donkey Konga. I did see somebody on Twitter saying that Donkey Konga looks kind of weird. That it looks like Lanky Kong or something. But that's about it. That's all I've heard, or because I haven't watched the trailer yet. I like Donkey Konga, but I'm probably like not getting the Switch 2 anytime soon. Probably. I mean, maybe during the holiday season, if they have some sort of good deal, which they might. Holidays are usually a pretty good time to get some extra sales in. It's the movie design. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is I don't think it's a bad design, but it's a bit different than others. Yeah, it's a bit jarring. It's a bit jarring. Not in like a bad way. When I say jarring, I mean, yeah, like you said, they're going to be split on his design, on his look. Might just pull the trigger on it when it comes out. Yeah, I can feel that, J-Man. I mean, it's probably going to look really cool. Like, I don't doubt Nintendo has the style for their UI. Like, I know some people didn't really care for the Switch's UI, but I thought it looks, like, nice and sleek. Like, it's very simple. It's very snappy. And I bet you the Switch 2 has got a nice look, nice UI to it as well. And, of course, being able to get it with Mario Kart, it's really cool. That is a nice perk. You're saving almost 50%. Think about it, chat. You're saving almost like 25% by buying the Switch bundle. Instead of paying like $70 to $80 for the digital, you're only paying $50. Been so long since I played Bravely Default. Yeah, that remaster I bet is gonna go crazy. Oh, I'm glad we're kind of in the era with some of these really cool DS games are getting some some love again. Shame I don't care about Mario Kart. That deal sounds decent. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same exact group, Penguin. Like, I enjoy, like, the deal sounds good, but I don't really care for Mario Kart. Like, I have a Switch and I do not own Mario Kart. We can actually build Norendi again in Bravely Default. I don't recognize that name. It's been a while since I played Bravely Default. Is it a town or is it like a bit? Alright, why don't we, my usual 30 minutes of yapping, why don't we get back, why don't we get into the game today? Saying the wife likes playing Mario Kart occasionally, so probably worth it for that. Yeah, for sure. That's like the town builder mechanic in the OG game. Wow, I don't remember a town builder mechanic at all. That's so fun. Was it not like was it a major aspect of Bravely Default? God, I just do not remember a town builder. That's so funny. Also, if you guys are interested in this musical accompaniment, the musical accompaniment, this is Dry Lagoon by DJ Floppa. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I really like this. Like, this is he makes a lot of good, like, kind of vaporwave background music. It's really good if you want to, like, focus on a task or if you're driving. Like, I listen to this stuff a lot when I'm driving. So, in case you're interested, that's the title of the YouTube video. And DJ Floppa's got a couple of different ones like this. But anyways, let's get over to, there we go. And then we're going to, yeah, I don't know if you guys are super into, like, vaporwave stuff like I am. I'm a big fan of the stuff, but I don't know if it's like the most common. I think it's pretty niche in terms of my interests. Some of my interests are much more common, but I think this one's a little bit more niche. Let me just put Chateau over here. Alright, let's get back into it. Because we just beat two robot masters last time we logged off for the night. There's a considerable amount of robo-racism in this one, though. The humans really hate the robos. I was gonna make my title to be something funny about robot racism, but I didn't know how well that would fly. Oh yeah, that's right. So this one, if we use our gun, it's a time stop mechanic. It's interesting. See, I don't know if I really enjoy the, oh. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm a big fan of, this chip system they got. I like the elf system a lot. I think this is very cool. Like, I like this a lot. I don't know if I like the idea of randomly mashing together chip until I get cool effects. Vaporwave is fine. I'm more into City Pop. That's fair. Like, they serve kind of a similar vibe. Let's see. Do you have, like, built-in recipes? Okay, no, he doesn't. I know Azul gave me the thing for everything, but I don't know. A part of me likes to play things relatively blind. So unless I kind of naturally fall into it, I don't know if I'm going to look into the chips too much. I don't really think it's a great system, to be quite fair. To be quite honest. Alright, so our options. So, heat generator, or no, heat gem blem. heat gen blem. Also, chat, I just realized we killed both the women early. Oh no, we haven't, okay, we didn't kill both the women. But say, I just keep falling for the killing the women first thing. What's going on here? That was just like, huh. doing this more often than I thought I would. Now that I'm like fully pepped up, let's go to the deep sea. And let's go fight. Oh, actually, I wanted to read that. I received a report that the giant drill sub is currently patrolling the bottoms of the sea. Explosives are packed on board, so I believe they are going to drill into the earth and detonate the sub. By breaking up a tectonic plate, they may start an earthquake of catastrophic proportions. Stop the drill sub before it reaches destination. Man, they're really going for the gut for California here, huh? They're trying to get that giant, what's like that fault thing that they always talk about? The big quake, and then California goes drifting off into the sea. Vital, I believe, is in the Gemblo stage. Double jump is the one chip I care about when I play. Which one's Gemblo stage? Is this the one? Okay, so Vital. Is Vital like one of the chips you need for the double jump? Squid Adler 2. Thanks, Inti. Well, honestly, this is probably the best robot design they've had so far for the Robot Masters. I haven't liked their older Robot Masters, like Part 3, besides... Oh, hold up a sec. There should be an enemy submarine in the deep sea. Even for you, there's a limit to how much water pressure you can handle. I'll try to find you a route. Get in before the count in the upper right runs out. Interesting, so it's a rush mission to start off with. We gotta get there by 1:40. See, so yeah, I like the design a lot more in this game than the last games. Because I think besides the Mega Man bots, I wonder if it's just repeating forever. They wouldn't do that, right? Maybe they would. I don't know. I don't know how evil they're feeling. So there's something all the way back there, I think. Probably they want me to rush for it. So this is probably a pretty important part, I assume. More of the Certaintanium. I guess it's supposed to be ceramic something or other, but it's pretty goofy regardless. The part dropped by enemy. Okay. Is that like the one hard part to find? I'm assuming? There we go, Jesus. Need to find some energy at some point. Bunch of needle balloons. So, listen, is this like repeating endlessly? What's going on here? Just like a pointless maze. We're finding many energies, but I'm thinking at this point it's like this is not making much sense in terms of it being like a layout. Yeah, is it just like is it just repeating infinitively? Don't think this is kind of stupid if that's the case. Yeah, it's just repeating endlessly. What's the point of this stage? I'll grab this. Oh, you can go down for... This is stupid, man. They shouldn't... That's just poorly explained. Oh, you have the hacked version. This is 0 drops. Oh, okay. No, it definitely repeats. It was repeating endlessly. So I think it's just a downward thing you have to go. So that was running to the right for like such a long period of time. So they just want you to find a pathway down. I guess this time you can't go this way. Yeah, okay, so you have to go higher up to find the pathway. Yeah, this is not super. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, they should probably tell you this is a maze and not a race. It's a race to the bottom. Oh, nothing to apologize for, Cat. Nothing to apologize for. Unless you made the game. If you made the game, then then we gotta talk. Oh, okay. I thought he was introducing himself. I didn't think we were fighting already. There we go. Just wait for him to drop, and then I can hit him 3 times in a row. Yeah, just like that. Oh, now actually being frozen hurts. Interesting. Alright, let's use a sub-tank here. I wonder if that was he weak to that, or I just did enough damage to him? Hard to tell. And does that use our entire... No, it doesn't. That is one thing I really like about these zeros at this point, chat. Being able to keep some of your energy after everything's said and done is very nice. Very useful. So yeah, I'm assuming there's something there. As these games are always hiding trinkets like that. Ah, come on. If I had my double jump, it would feel easier. But... Come on, I can do it. I got this. I got this. Maybe I don't got this. Damn it. I always think the game's gonna reward me for that, and it never ends up happening. And we don't even have our pogo anymore. I mean, we got the fist. But I miss our pogo. I did like our pogo, actually. It's interesting because the Mega Man games, they didn't really mess with the formula, but instead they gave you... Well, they didn't mess with the formula until, like, the end. Their way of giving you new stuff was, like, new powers. But these games like to mess with their formula a lot. Dash to the store, luck killing robots can. Thank you, Cats. Thank you. I will do my best. I'll do my best to kill robots in your name while you're not here. Now, I thought he dropped fire when he died, but I guess not. Maybe he was just doing his attack mid-cut. That's still pretty cool, though. I do love the cut animation they have. See you later, idiot. So I think this is the boss. I guess I'm gonna try and fight him like this. I doubt we're gonna win turn 1, but I might as well use the energy tank, right, chat? Like, what's it gonna... You're here. I've been waiting a long time for this, Zero. I'm not just one of the 8 warriors. I'm a remnant of the Zeon army, led by the late Phantom. I am Tech Kraken. Ah, he was directly connected to Phantom. That one... Well, I mean, all the robot masters of X's psyche are dead, but I guess he was directly connected to the ninja. I only put up with that vial, and this whole plan was just so I could get revenge on the one who defeated Phantom. Feel the rage of my former master. I will enjoy sinking these fangs of ice into you. Oh, that's cool. I actually like that. Yeah, he isn't really evil. Yeah, he's out for revenge. That's cool. I dig that, actually. Also, hello, Ozzy. Oh, that's rough. The fact that he hangs there makes him very easy. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Hurrah! I have lent my strength to Vial. Now I must pay. There's no way for me to save Phantom's soul. But I did what I had to do. Phantom, forgive me. Oh, I like him. That sucks. Man, that's cool. I didn't expect a robot boss master to have any sort of, like, decent backstory, but I like that a lot. Tech Kraken's Ice Javelin. Who on our elf level maxed out? How you doing, Azul? How's your day going, buddy? Ugh. As you can see, I'm much more full of energy today than Monday. So the boss of this area was one of Phantom's men. Phantom lost his life in one of our many battles. I sometimes wonder if all of our fighting is only creating more suffering in the world. I don't know. I feel like they are definitely typically fighting on the side of good. Like, the only thing I could say was maybe a misstep was maybe not trying to bargain a little bit more with their energy source that they got, instead of directly denying its usage. I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling fresh, happy, much more energized than Monday. Some good sleep and some good grub will do that to you. Alright, so let's continue going. That was fun, man. That was a really quick area. I can't believe I beat that on 2 lives. I'm feeling it. I'm in my A game, chat. Alright. Well, let's continue our usual trend of killing women. And let's go kill B-Woman. I'm reading an abnormal spike in the heat signature at point A2. It seems as if Bile has taken over an artificial sun, originally designed for weather control, and has modified it to overheat. The extreme heat has dried out the area, making it a desert. The desertification is spreading towards Area 0, so stop that sun before it's too late. I love that we're going to stop the sun. The misogyny. Listen, Evie, these women have to die. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they chose to be evil, alright? Sometimes women robots need to die, just like the men robots need to die. See, the temperature is rising rapidly at your location. Even you won't be able to last that long in the heat. Once your armor reaches 100% capacity, you will start taking damage. Hide in the shade as much as stay cool. Several energy generators. If you destroy them, you should be able to lower the temperature. Interesting. You can't, just because they're women doesn't make them evil. That's what you think. That's what you think. So far, every woman I've met has been evil, so I think that's on women. I'm evil. Are you telling me to die? It's a violation of my rights. You're not that evil, Evie. Junpei, they call this prejudice. Oh my god, I didn't... Wow, that's pretty good, actually. Look. Yo, grabbing that plant, chat. Heck, that's a hell of a weapon upgrade. Get the... Oh, okay, this is going back down, I see. I don't know how that guy hit me. I'll just believe the chat. I'll have to believe the game on this one. What a goofy ass attack. I love it. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, the only thing that can hit them is the actual teeth of that attack. Okay, hold up a sec. Give me your axe, brother. Okay. I can't use his axe. That sucks. Oh, no, I can't? Huh. Well, whatever. Okay, so when I kill them, they just become it. But some enemies have, like, a special thing attached. Okay. Interesting. This is a rush to the area. Oh, hold on. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. And then... Oh, come on. I hit up. I swear I hit up. Okay, so it is just climbing up. What's this kind of music? They always give this music to, like, desert levels. I don't know what to call it. That's, like, vaguely Egyptian, I guess. Ah, damn it. Game over. Alright, that's our... We only came in here with 0 lives, unfortunately, so we had to start from the beginning. But I like this concept of this area a lot. I think this is definitely the best the Zero series has had for their gimmick missions. This is definitely the best they've had so far. Oof, okay. The sun doesn't actually deal that much damage to us, surprisingly. You would think, because it's the sun, it'd be a little bit more dangerous, but it doesn't hurt that bad. Not like I want to take the sun-based damage, but you would think with the sun, it'd be a little bit more painful. Like, the sun is so strong that we can visually see the sun lines. You just think it'd be a little bit more dangerous. Oh, hold on. We gotta change to the fist. The Zero Knuckle. And the sword. Yeah, I can see why this is like a lot of people's favorite Zero. I think this is the most interesting one we've played so far. It's good to end. I think it's good to end on a W. That's what I would say. It's good to end on a victory. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a freeze thing as well. Oh, they still get to shoot it, even if I. Oof. My goodness gracious. Okay, that looks good. Okay, there's nothing to step on over there. Mini boss? Mini boss. One's tough. Okay, we get to start off here. We're full health. Something's still kind of low. Yeah, it's kind of like this music's like vaguely Egyptian, I want to call it, but it feels a little bit like, feels a little insensitive, don't you think? It sounds like walk like an Egyptian level, but it still feels a little bit off color. Zero, please stop doing your down attack. We're just trying to jump around him. Just clear the last thing, he just goes bonkers. Alright, let's see, chat. What do we got for our new power? Attack with a spear of ice. How do we use that? Is it a charge-up attack for this? It is. Interesting. Man, I use the sword as Zero. Give me more, like, sword-based super cool skills. Okay, so you just sit there. I'm assuming I'm dealing damage. I sure hope I am at least. Okay, we are. I wasn't sure for a minute. He was just like not reacting at all. Ah. Don't you love that, chat, when you beat the boss, the mid-boss, and you have 0 lives? Like, what am I even fighting for at this point? As Zero himself would say, what am I even fighting for? Also, why do these robots not blow up in the sun, huh? Unlike me. I do need many life energies. They're not giving me many life energies. They're not also giving me not many guys, either. I need many of things, and they just refuse to hand me many of them. Alright, yeah, we're stealing. What does he got? Oh, he just got a pellet gun? We got... Doesn't even kill him in one shot. Golly. What the hell? This gun's awful. Get out of here. I shot him directly with my mini pellet gun. It did like 0 damage. Oh no. Alright. You just turn your ass around. There you go. You know what? I wanted to try and grab that energy thing, chat. I was wondering if that had anything. Like, you know how all these guys seem to have like specialty weapons and whatnot. I was thinking maybe that energy crystal thingy might have like a power or something. I kind of doubt it, but it'd be funny if it did. Here. Show him your shield. Oh yeah, so now this is the rush one. There we go. Weird. I don't know why. It feels like my shot should be more effective at... Well, apparently, fuck that one robot in particular. I feel like I'm accidentally dashing a lot lately. Okay. Try to climb again. Okay, we can just kind of jump over the bouncy ball. Except for the game. Except when I recover health, it slows my my roll down a little bit. Alright, okay. Now we're back at it. We're almost back to exactly where we were. Now we just gotta beat this guy. Alright, actually the shield, I wonder if the shield's useful for this. Does it block the pink projectiles, you think, chat? Does the game keep that in mind? Okay, so it bounces these ones back. So we can just hang out like this. Eventually it'll kill itself. Alright, how about these? Okay, no, you just keep going for this. Man, this is a tough boss, chat. How am I supposed to beat this guy? We just don't know. Wow, it actually eats these two. Cheese detected. Yeah, it's a pretty useful cheese, honestly. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't... the spot you're in, it still hits your head. Interesting. Oh, do I still have my shield? I still have my shield. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I figured they would have taken that away from me. Well, this works pretty well for now. Just hold off until this form stops. I wonder why. It feels like my controls are a little funky. I don't know why. Yeah, my platforming isn't quite as precise as it usually is. That seems odd. That must be the wrong way to deal with this boss, honestly. There must be a better loop to do than that one. Maybe if I sit in the corner and try shooting him? Like, maybe swap my gun to my main weapon? So what's my spin attack, man? It's been too long. I need my spin attack. This is an awful fight. I mean, this still works. Man, this fight kind of blows. Maybe I can use my shield over there? Probably could. Okay, there. At least he's gone now. And we have a life this time, so when we immediately die after the next area, it won't be quite as bad. Alright, let's throw that thing out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Then we'll charge up. Ooh, big energy. Big energy. Annoying. Alright, grab this. So I'm trying to get over there in a proper amount of time, but it seems like you have to jump there as well. The jump here is very precise for something you haven't done yet. Poofs. Yeah, you have so little time to play around. Also, they're throwing lava on top of us. Like, they really hate our guts, man. They really hate Zero's guts. All right, one sec, chat. I'm gonna use bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a minute. There's an ad going on, anyways, so I'm gonna just put the BRB thing up. Boop boop boop. And I'll just let you guys listen to the music at least while I'm gone. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Grab this thing off here. Waluigi is such an evil doctor, though. He is a... I mean, I feel like... You know what? Funny enough, I was just going to be talking about Mario Strikers. I know Waluigi has a whole team on Mario Strikers. Let's throw away this weapon, and we'll grab this. Waluigi could be... I feel like there's a lot of evil in Waluigi's heart. Or maybe he's misunderstood. I don't know. I can see him being a misunderstood scientist as well. I did not shield cheese the mini-boss. I fought it just as God intended Thank you very much. Just as God intended. Get your rock ass dude. God, this level. You know what? I was really pleased with this level for a second, chat, and now I've turned immediately against this level. This level blows. Curse. Maybe he needs Wah Peach. What even hit me? I was at 40%. Now this level some stinky doo-doo. Some stinky doo-doo. It's a cool mechanic, but I don't think it's like very well employed. Like the speed needs to be definitely lower. A stray bullet. A stray bullet that was basically invisible because of the sunbeam background they got on there. Oh god, alright. I'm gonna throw away this weapon. Oh, I keep forgetting to grab. I want to grab that gem, chat, and see if we can actually pick it up. This level sucks, man. This level sucks. Get this out of here. Nah, Sticky Doo-Doo is your own creation. Zero is just British. You can't handle more than a second in the sun. Yeah, this fighting robot, this space-age fighting robot that has defeated basically gods, like basically small, like lowercase g gods. It's like, owie, the sun hurt too bad. Me no likey. Yeah, it makes the sun weaker, but it's still like I don't know. I don't like the mechanic behind this level. It's just I don't think very. It's a good idea, but I don't think it's implemented very well. It's basically entirely like just beginner trap. If someone who's played the game a bunch knows where to go, but you as a beginner does not know where to go, and that's when you get punished by the sun. Which is a really funny sentence to say, punished by the sun. It's like, what, are we back in like ancient Greece or something? Helios sends his regards. Mother... Level fucking blows. It was slow on the GBA version because of the lower FPS. Oh, really? That's actually really funny. Okay, we cannot grab the power of the sun. There is an artificial sun. It's still very funny. Okay, we're gonna farm those for a little bit. You are not Doc Ock, apparently not. Oh, this is real bad. This is a real stinky doo-doo ass level design. Oh yeah, I do have the page of chip recipes you gave me, Azul. Oh my god, this sucks. Banana. Solar Boy Django called. He told Zero to eat shit. How about you tell him to get a better mechanic, huh? How about you tell Django, or whatever the fuck his name is, hey buddy, how about you work on this whole sun bit a little bit? Yeah, no. Let's play robots in the free spot, but let's make sure they have 2 hits. I think that's really important as a designer to make a really fun level. I think that's really important. Zero was just built bad. He could have had solar. I feel like he should just have heat exhaust, right? Like, he should have little sections where he can exhaust his heat vents. I feel like that should be built in. Like, doesn't... He could just be like Homer Simpson. Just put a bunch of holes into Zero and call them heat vents. Of course I can make a Simpsons reference out of that. What are you guys, crazy? Of course I know a Simpsons reference for this exact situation. That's his butt farts. His butt farts. Alright, if I do it like this... Okay, because I'm technically hitting him at the same time without killing all of his minions. So I'm assuming he's taking damage from this. Maybe that's just the way to beat this boss, is just to keep one of his guys alive. Oh, I didn't know that pellet had mind control powers. My bad. Yeah, okay, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So I don't kill all of his things, he doesn't go into his overdrive mode. Alright, I'm just gonna farm that dude. We're gonna farm some plants real quick, chat. Zero? You son of a... I did not hit double dash. You see how close I came to just running into that plant? Zero had a death wish, chat. I did not tell him to do that. Yeah, that's what as soon as it took me a minute, I was thinking, oh, there's a Simpsons reference that can work about the heat. It wasn't exactly about the heat, but it's like, oh my god, why are you doing that, Zero? Stop it! What is he doing this for? I think it's aerodynamic. It's supposed to be, I forgot if it was for like a cool factor or what, but no, I'm holding left when I come out the door. And sometimes Zero's just like got a suicidal urge. He goes, yeah, I'm just holding it. He goes flying into the plants. Abs and a Speedo, gotta look good while killing bots. Honestly, he's got that beach body. He's got the beach body. Turning off command dash. Oh, I put the wrong... Now I just changed the wrong... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Kind of jealous of his hair, too. He's got some beautiful locks going on. He's truly got some beautiful locks. Fire off flame shots. Add power to 1. Okay, so we definitely want to get that next. I guess running speed's probably fine to also have. Okay, now let's go actually getting rid of the power of the sun. We're not going to be enjoying Sunny D. Okay, fuck you firstly. Getting plat for the Zero Legacy Collection was such a big trial. I think I was at it for almost a month. Damn. Yeah, that sounds like a hell of an undertaking. Except for for Mega Man 01. Yeah, that does sound probably a little crazy to try for that, I feel like. Yeah, because MM01, I actually don't know, because I played it with the save assist on, Mothy, and I really enjoyed that game with the save assist on. But I don't know how it would be without the save assist. I assume you can't get the platinum trophies if you're doing the save assist stuff. Oh, God. I now recommend the X collections. They took far longer. Yeah, plus you would have to play Mega Man X7 and 8. Well, X7. I had some fun with 8, though it took me a minute to enjoy 8. Alright, and we now we're hard again. Yeah, burn to the ground indeed. But I had a pretty good time in like investigating some of the. I still think that you really could just play the first 4 Mega Man X games, with X5 being okay, and and still enjoy yourself. I don't think the last games are definitely not on my must-replay list, but I did really like the ending of X8, Mouthy. How did you feel about X8? Though Cat here's a big fan of it, I wasn't a big fan until the end. I loved farming medals for hours on end. If you like grinding stuff, they do these later games in the Mega Man X and Zero series do seem to like to include grinding quite a bit. Time for the Moth Girl with the Badonkadonk. I do like Moth Girls. I thought she was a bee girl. Yeah, you must be quite fired up to come this far. Ah, but you're not fired up enough for me. I want to see you sweat. I want to see tears. Show me everything you've got. I love making guys like you into charcoal. Guys like robot guys? Now it's time to get burned. She's a Volcarona. She is a Volcarona. I like her voice a lot. Very cute. I knew I... Oh, okay, this is a different attack pattern. Ah. I have a full bar. I think I could probably... She's kind of easy, actually. Yeah, I can just beat her on this one run. I wonder if she's weak to ice. Let's just see real quick, chat, because I'm definitely beating her regardless. I like Volcarona a lot as a Pokemon, too. I think it's pretty cool. A pretty cool design. I couldn't tell. I don't know if it actually hit her, though. What? Why can't I move? How could I lose to you? Unbelievable! No, impossible! Yeah! I love the end of X8, although it was a cliffhanger. I just was glad Sigma finally was dead. Though I was still sus. I mean, with how many times he came back, Mothy, that's fair. She's weak to thunder. Ah, okay, of course. Of course. Why would it be anything else? Burning Shots and Elf max level. I have no hate for X8. Don't know why people disliked it. I don't like a lot of X8. I think a lot of their levels are kind of not my thing, but the ending was very good. Welcome back, Zero. How are you holding up? Even for you, that level of heat is dangerous. I was so worried. I'm glad to see you're safe. Aw, she's so sweet. I love Seal. She's such a... Once again, little romance subplot. I want the little romance subplot. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. My goodness, what happened, Evie? What did I say now? There are reploids converging on Area 0. Vile's reploids are heading for the settlement. What? They found it? Fighting is breaking out across the settlement. The reploids are advancing. Operator, transfer me to the settlement. Inputting coordinates. 0. Protect the settlement, please. Oh, before that, I'll save your data. Yeah, before that, let's just break the immersion just a little tiny bit. Let's just save real quick. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mothy. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Be careful. 0. Ready for transfer. Transfer me. X7, however, I ride that hate train. Plus, knowing Axel shared the voice actor for Silver the Hedgehog. X7 was a trip, at least. There's a lot of bad parts to X7, but it was very unique. People from the settlement are trapped in several of the rooms. To make things worse, fire has broken out. Extinguish the flames and save the people. Oh, I have not made any chips yet, Azul. The Moloid part can only be found in the non-revisable first intermission stage. Make sure you collect some. So, Moloid parts. Okay. Okay, that's... I thought maybe there'd be, like, ground underneath. Apparently not. Apparently that's just immediate death. So it's easier just to do the moth with your sword. I see. Alright, so I'm assuming he's not a Moloid. That's gonna be my guess. I'll kill him anyways. Oh, speaking of frogmen. You guys remember or played Chrono Trigger recently? Toad or Frog? I think his name is Frog. He's a cool-ass dude in that game. I didn't know he was going to speak like an old knight sort of way, but I really like that. I thought that was really cool. Frog is best boy. Frog's definitely a cool boy. I don't know. I think my tastes are pretty standard for that game. Isla and Frog were kind of my favorites. I was a big fan of Isla. Isla was definitely my favorite girl in that game. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that's pretty standard taste. I assume most people, Isla and Frog are like their favorites. Okay, nothing down there. Just wanted to check. Not an Isla fan. Really? I thought she'd be the typical fan for most people. I know, Moloid is a can enemy at the human camp. Okay. The cannon enemy at the human camp. Funny hammer robot. Okay. I will keep it in mind. As I got older, I learned to take way more time with RPGs compared to when I was a kid. Ah, you're a completionist fan, huh? I can get that. There's a lot to enjoy from, like, completing a game. And there's definitely something to be said about... how do I want to put this? How do I want to say this? Like, enjoying a game more... Not like a fine wine, because that's a little bit more than what I planned to say. But there's something to be said about just kind of sitting down and really enjoying a game that you're going through. And, like, not... Just being in the game. Alright, we'll see if we can get a few. We got one Moloid. We got 2 Moloids. We'll get like a couple. See if we can get another 1 or 2. I don't know if there's like a lot more in this level, but this is just an easy way. There's 2 of them and they're pretty easy to find. Many games nowadays are becoming a disappointment, so I find myself going back. Yeah, we were actually just talking about that, Lofty, because we were talking a little bit about the Nintendo Direct and some of their higher prices for their modern games. And I was talking, like, you know, I think Nintendo's kind of going to get away with it because there's not a lot of competition out there right now. And, you know, like I was also saying, I'm not super worried if the game industry has, like, a bad time for a while. Because there's so many games to play in my, like, backlog. And even not in my backlog. Just games that are already out. Like, you'll never run out of games to play and new stories and worlds to discover. I mean, especially if you like retro stuff, too. There's, like, a bunch of cool retro games right now. I'm going to not waste too much more time doing this. I got 2 right away, which is kind of good. I guess gotta keep it silly to a design for these enemies. Yeah, I mean, I think all... there we go, there's our 3rd one. All their enemies seem pretty goofy. think you would be the one to save me. Oh, I wanted your energy pellet, but apparently you were too busy yapping. Retro achievements too for the retro stuff. A whole new world to explore. Yeah, I love. That's through. The one thing I know about retro achievements is you can get them through. What is it? Retro Arc. Retro Arc naturally has them involved. I should have known humans wouldn't stand a chance. It's not that the game industry is having a bad time, it's just that they have just gone soft. They don't like making an effort and cut huge corners for money instead of caring about the consumers. Yeah, I think part of that is because, at least right now, there's not like a ton of competition as well. Like, Xbox is having a real bad time, and the PlayStation is not, like, really exciting right now. So currently, Nintendo kind of has not a lot of reason to try. So they can kind of sell and do what they want, when they want. They typically haven't been super bad about it, but who knows what the future's gonna hold. This doesn't mean I like you, you know, Baka. I didn't know they had Tsundere army men. Hammerbot is the Moloid. You know, why don't they call it a Hammerloid or something? Phew, excuse me. One sec. I gotta sneeze. Ah. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, sorry, I was sneezing, and I thought I clicked the button to unmute myself, but I must have missed it. Oof. Sorry, I was just saying that I'm a bad sneezer. I sneeze. I don't know about you guys, chat, but I sneeze like loud and like 3 to 4 times at least. Retro Arc, Duck Station, and Dolphin are my main ones for it. Hell yeah. I was doing a little Retro Arc retro achievements for Earthbound, I think. It was pretty fun. Nintendo still delivers interesting content. They are so far behind tech-wise. They charge prices for next-gen content, which is what annoys me. Yeah, at least their offerings are always good, which is kind of the problem, right? Because a lot of people are going to be willing to shell out the extra pennies for it. And their games are, you know, they don't usually miss. They don't usually miss with their big hits. Thank you for saving us, mister. Zero, is everyone at the settlement all right? Yeah, everyone's okay. But I can't find Niche. I wonder if she's hiding somewhere. I'll check around. All right, but be careful. She was only 5 steps away. Oh no, it's this guy. She wasn't here either. Kraft, mac and cheese. Zero. I see you were protecting Area Zero. What are the odds Zero would protect Area Zero? Because of the settlement. You are a Neo-Arcadian reploid. You used to fight for humanity. How could you fight for Dr. Vile and attack the settlement? Lord Vile has all of the world's energy in his grasp. Humans and reploids have no choice but to live under him. There are fools who don't understand that and point us, even though they have no chance of victory. As long as you and the humans continue to fight, there will be casualties. Wow, wow. Alright. What's this guy got? Okay, interesting. Okay, so that bomb, we can just kind of slash the bomb, it seems like. I couldn't let myself fail. I have someone who I must live on to protect. Oh, really? We had 0 guys? Ah, damn. Ah, I hate that. They should really just start you off with 2 lives at every stage. My main game currently is Shadow Hearts Covenant for Retro. I'm really enjoying replaying old Mega Drive games like Sonic, Gunstar Heroes, and Shinobi. Ah! Yeah, game over. Golly. Damn it, J-Man, you distracted me. That game over, yeah, sent me right into the Shadow Realm.
He's going over the cliff.
Wow! That's such a good clip. Such a good clip. I actually been meaning to play, is Shadow Hearts, is that the one, Moth Thief, that they're like in, they're in like New York City, and it's like, it's set in the 90s, or it's like set in the 50s? Like there's a gangster subplot for it? It's a really interesting game. There's some rather, I think it's like Shadow Hearts something or other. Alright, well next time, I'll just do some, oh yeah, do we still have... Convent is set in like 1910s. Which one's like the one where they're dealing with like New York gangsters? Is that the same one I'm thinking of? I know there's one where they're like dealing with New York gangsters. Ah, not from the New World, has Chicago in its 1920s. Ah, thank you. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. That one looks like a lot of fun. Oh, I wish I could tell if we had... Okay, do we have... Or do we need to go for them again? Let's see... I think we need to go for them again. Moblins? Yeah, we don't have any right now. Okay, that's one. Basically, Europe and Asia, and for the New World has the American. Oh, that's really cool. I'm playing that one. I watch, there's a YouTuber that I watch who does basically some really goofy videos. And they're not really about anything but his kind of live, absurd reactions to games, basically. And he was playing from the New World, and it looked really cool. Like, I like the style is really ridiculous. I thought it looked really, really neat. I do love Shadow Hearts 1 is more heavily horror focused. Oh, cool. Plus you go around the world trying to beat up an old British man in a top hat called Roger Bacon. What a unique... I tell you, that's interesting premises. Moloids are to unlock junk armor, which basically this game's harder mode. I believe it's stacked on top of hard mode. Interesting. How does it just make all the enemies harder, or does it just make your character worse when you say it's a hard mode? It sounds like it just makes your character worse, but I don't know. That's just what I'm assuming from the descriptor. We have 1-0 life. Okay, so that's good. Make Zero brittle, but this is so... Who thought of this? Who's like... Yeah, if you want to do this with no damage, please sneak into the very corner. But we'll still hit you on your way out. That sounds cool. I kind of like the idea of hitting like a truck and being brittle. It's a cool idea. Like the whole trilogy, but the third game can get really goofy at times. It definitely seems that way. Interesting. So I think... Oh, that's just around for a while. I have 1 life. I'm gonna just try... Okay, he's not too bad to beat, actually. Now that I kind of got his patterns down. I attempted to cosplay him, but my suit and hat will become a bacon texture as material. But I don't know if anyone would get the reference. I don't think it's super it'd be pretty funny though. Okay, so jump over him. Huh? Okay, that's a new one. Okay, well, whatever. Not doing this whole thing again. How you just dodge that one? You can't duck in this game. That one seems weird. I'm invincible still, video game. Okay. Dash? Does dash get you low enough to dodge under the laser? Actually, one of the lost treasure RPGs not many know of. Yeah, I know of it as like a good RPG, but I know it's not very well known. That's you dash under the laser, even though it doesn't look like you'd be big enough. I don't think you look small enough to do that. I don't know. That doesn't seem very good to me. But, anyways. So this is the power of the legendary reploid. I should have known. What's holding you back, Kraft? What are you talking about? You're not going all out. It's almost like you wanted to lose. There must be something else behind your attack on the settlement. There is nothing else. Now, just as then, I am fighting for humanity. Area Zero on this settlement must be sacrificed for the greater good. Humans must learn the folly of defying Lord Vile. Stop it. Ah, he's fighting for her. I see. Niche. Greater good? What are you doing to help humanity? How can you talk about the greater good after seeing what you've done to harm nature in this settlement? It took a long time for nature to return to its former glory, and for the humans living here to find peace. You're trampling humanity underfoot, not helping it. Doesn't matter how hard you try to justify your actions. You're both just fighting the same stupid war. Niche. Should have known you were here. Kraft? Why do you follow Vile? When I first met you, you were a proud warrior. You said you'd bring peace to the world and protect humans. You promised me. Yes, I remember. And I'm keeping my promise by doing this. No, he escaped. Come in, Zero. I'm reading the reploid signals growing fainter. You did it. Seal, Kraft's got Niche. Can you track his signal? What? I'll get right on it. Let's see. Kraft is interesting because he has a special move that he uses at A rank that will become a regular move later on, and he gets a different... Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Dashing and dodge for attacks is super useful in later levels. You know the Beetle dude, his fly attacks can be dodged in the same way. I guess I don't see the whole... In my mind's eye, I haven't really correlated dashing under attacks in Mega Man games. It doesn't feel like your model gets small enough. But I mean, I guess they're designed for that, but in my gamer's mind eye, that doesn't quite snap into place yet. So she was friends with one of those Neo-Arcadian reploids. She pretended to be helping us this whole time. And you are the Resistance Reploid Zero. Some legend. Then that other one kept talking about helping humanity. Look at what he did to our settlement. Are you going to go help Niche? That woman, she's with the reploids. I'm not going to stick my neck out for her. I can't believe you. You're just going to abandon her? You put her life on the line to stop the fight and save you and your settlement. What happened? If we save her, we might get attacked again. Look at all you, cowering in fear. You're no different than the humans in Neo Arcadia. How dare you? you're gonna be like that, why even put your lives at stake to leave Neo Arcadia in the first place? Well, Zero? I found Niche. Get back here ASAP. I'll be right there. I still have to school this idiot real quick. Please, save Niche. I understand you can. It's a carryover from Mega Man 2 in which your hitbox is smaller. I see. For sure, the game is designed to make you freak out in battle instead of think. You really only got a second to react. Man, I wish I could just fight... That's the one thing I wish I could just fight the bosses again and again and again, so I could feel more confident trying things out instead of having to go through the whole level again to get to the boss, to retry and learn new moves. Welcome back, Zero. I know where Niche was taken. There's an enemy base west of our current position. Niche and Craft should be there. We're ready for transfer when you are. Alright, so what's our new EX skill? Oh, okay, so interesting. So it kind of seems like it's like half and half. So it's half sword skills, it seems like, chat, and maybe like half. So the top half is probably all pistol stuff, and the whole bottom half is probably sword stuff, I assume. Alright, let's get going. The prison. B, question mark, question mark, question mark. Save Niche. Start the mission. Sadly, you only get a one-time chance to learn skill from bosses. Replaying has no boss. I think you need an A rank. That's in that's in 03. In this one, apparently, all you need to do is wait for there to be a little outline around the boss zones. And then if you beat the boss, then you can get their EX skills in this game. But in Mega Man 03, that was the case. You needed A rank to get the boss skills. This is probably the forward base for Ragnarok operations. So Niche is there. Hey, Zero? Are we doing the right thing? You mean the people in the settlement? Yeah, even if we help Niche, what good will it do if the people don't open their hearts? I've been thinking ever since I heard about how much the humans hate the reploids. I wonder if we can make this world a better place. An outside line. It's coming from the settlement. Huh? Patching it through. Come in, Zero. We can't do anything to save Niche. We humans aren't as strong as you reploids. But you are right. If we abandon Niche, this whole settlement means nothing. From the moment we all decided to live free of Vile's rule, Niche has helped us too many times to count. We don't have the right to ask you this, but please save Niche for us. We really aren't like Vile and the others. Please lend us your strength. Zero! I will save Niche. Thank you, and good luck. Zero, we're ready when you are. Zero, be careful out there. Operator, transfer me. Man, I love... Zero is so fucking cool in these games. I really like the build-up. It makes it feel like this is a super important mission. Make sure you come back in one piece. Oh, you can make the outline appear... Oh, okay, if you change the weather. I see, the operator is hacking to the weather orbit. Hence the manual weather change. It's so funny that we just have a weather machine. She's so tired. She really is. Keep going, and you'll eventually reach a duct leading inside. It's dangerous, but it leads to Niche's location. Okay, this is not a duct. It's just a thing. It's a quack. It's not the quack we're looking for. All right. Also, yeah, that's right. We got another level here. I really just want to wait till if we get one more. Let's just get more vitality. I don't think slow down while sliding seems that important. Now let's get the more HP. That son of a gun, chat. It waits till you jump over it, then changes direction. That son of a dang gun. What are these fans? Why are these fans here? What, are they gonna stop the the super powered Zero's like, damn, how much does it get past a fan? This horn sound is very silly sounding. Ooh, alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, and there's some health pools there as well. This track's interesting. It's definitely trying to do its best to sound ominous. But when I'm thinking of ominous tracks, I still think my favorite track, I think, in this whole series, there's a lot of good ones, so this is not like it doesn't mean that the other ones are bad, but I still love the original, I think it's either Sigma 1 or Sigma 2. I think it's the first Sigma fight. It's such a good track. I love it so much. If only I understood Japanese. Just create Spike Wall, man, and Zero would lose. Our one weakness is any sort of robot people. Okay, so now they can fall randomly, it seems like. No, they must be the crumbles must be coming here. Alright, I'm just gonna heal here. I wonder if I can dash underneath. Because you guys said you can dash a lot of this. So I wonder if I can just dash under that. I should have tried maybe dashing under those things, but God, that seems so weird for the dash to be, or dash to work like that. Also, I like the fucking King Kong chains in the background. I remember this boss or this stage for that matter. Huh. Omaiwa being a rude form of you, i.e. you're the bastard called Zero. Huh. Interesting. Zero, what are you doing here? Oh, that's where I left my bondage chains. Damn, you need some heavy-ass chains. I'm here to rescue you. The people back at the settlement sent me. Thanks, but I still want to talk to Kraft. Is he a friend of yours? Kraft saved me from Mavericks when I was just starting out. As a reporter, I was amazed at how he fought to protect the humans. Kinda strange, a human falling for a reploid. I mean, Zero's got his own crush back. Oh, wow, they're actually professing their love for each other here. Oh, this is sweet. Then I fell in love, too. Aish fought her hardest to expose the truth to people. Kraft. Aish, you haven't changed a bit. Once you set your mind to something, you see it through. To the end. You've changed. You think you're fighting for humanity, but you're just a pawn being played by Vile. You understand nothing. Vile will destroy everything outside of New Arcadia. With Ragnarok. That includes you. That's why I helped him, so I could find you. To protect you. Not just you, but all humans and reploids. We have to maintain what little energy we have to survive. Even if that means a life under Vile's control. So that's why you blindly follow Vile. Stealing freedom and destroying nature just for survival? Is this the justice you have fought for? Hee. You humans daren't talk about justice. 100 years ago you drove me from New Arcadia. You disposed of Maverick reploids like garbage. Humans complaining about justice? Don't make me laugh. You... Dr. Vile. You've been keeping busy, Zero. There are only 4 soldiers left now. But no matter, you still can't stop Ragnarok. Not a chance. A question for the lady. Will you stay and die in Area Zero for your freedom? Or will you follow Kraft's example and follow me? I really don't care one way or the other. Ah, Vile. That's the face. The face of rage, suffering, and humiliation. It's my greatest pleasure. A pleasure only a ruler can fully appreciate. Don't you get it? Justice has long abandoned this world. Only life and death matter now. Nish, I don't want you to become one of the dead. Zero, did you really kill me? A human. We tried killing you last time, buddy. Do you want to become a maverick in front of her? Zero, close your eyes when I give the signal. So, what will you do, Zero? Girl? If the only other choice is a living death under you, then I'd rather choose to laugh death in the face and face it with dignity. Zero, now! Zero, now, close your eyes. Zero, yeah, pulls out a clock. That's what he should, that should be his response. What a trick. Ah, I can't see. You'll pay for that. Oh, did we just fucking chop him in half? Oh no, we chopped the ground in half. That little scoundrel's escaped. No matter. Kraft, continue with Ragnarok. And find those two. We'll show them the error of their ways. Laughing death in the face and facing with dignity is better than a living death. Yeesh, honestly, I kind of like, at least... Oh, we have more story. Are you okay? That was nothing for a hardened journalist. Did you like the little trick I kept handy? We can't stay here, it's dangerous. Seal, come in, get us out of here. Zero, I'm glad to see you're okay. Nish is with you? I'll bring Nish back first. I'm counting on you. Thanks, Zero. I only did what the people of the settlement asked. If you're gonna thank anyone, thank them. I will then. Man, Zero is... He knows that the settlement originally didn't ask him to do it. He was gonna do it out of the goodness of his heart and believing in her. And now, when given the chance to get a little bit of thanks for all of his hard work, he pushes it off and instead connects it back to the settlement. Zero's a good character. I like Zero a lot. Kraft, I'm sorry. Nish is back. Now it's your turn, Zero. Yeah, there's the boss horn. I assumed we weren't going to get out of here. Persian area escape detected. Repeat, escape detected. Upgrade to security level 3. Zero? What's happening? I can't... Coordinates. Zero, respond! The signal's being jammed. I have to get out on my own now. What are we playing, fucking Metal Gear Solid now? Dead. Dead. Snake! It sure sounds like it. Of course, the last one I kill drops a big energy. Of course. Why would it be anything else? That was pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. Tests like oil. We can just make them run right into it. Is delightful. I don't know if that's faster to jam the button, but I like it nonetheless. Like, I definitely hear the Solid Snake. I definitely hear it. Dan. It's cool to have that as the theme for your, like, your snake Your snake sneaking. Yeah, exactly. Oh, solid snake. That's a great emote. Oh, well, I'm not racing that one. I can just jump around it. Oh, you think I'm an idiot? Don't answer that, chat. I don't need you guys to answer that. That one's from Brad, the OG voice actor of Brad Vickers, the PS1. Oh, that's so good. I love that. The mustache is a very nice touch. Alright, we got a full energy tank here, so I think we should be okay against this boss. I hope. Zero, come in. I'm free of the jamming. Bring me back. Understood. Retrieving Zero. Oh, okay, never mind. There's no boss. Ooh, we got 78 out of that. Codename, Supreme Warrior. Sensho. I don't know what they're saying in Japanese, but I like it. Transfer complete. It's good to see you back. Where's Niche? She went back to the settlement to tell everyone thanks. I see. Do you think we really helped the humans? I do. But we're not out of it yet. There's still work to do. Right. Let's put a stop to Vile's evil plan. Man, I really do like Zero a lot more than I like X. I mean, maybe it's not fair because Zero's gotten... Like, these stories are all his own. But I never felt like X had as much personality as Zero does. Zero always felt like he had more personality, even in the original games. And I really like these, like, solo games he's gotten. It's really given him a lot of spice. A lot of, like, life. These are the areas you can go to.
What am I fighting for?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even as goofy as that one is, J-Man, even as goofy as that one is, there's still, like, he still has character, right? Like, there's still, like, a story going on. Also, that one's really good. Oh, yeah, let's save. Very true. We haven't saved in a minute. We haven't saved since we beat that level. That emote's so good. Strength of X was his capacity for worry, but because he thought so deeply, he kept himself alive. Zero just goes with the one-liners and the what am I fighting for. He's also just, like, I don't think X really has much of a personality. I don't think they gave him, like, time. I don't think it's like he's a badly made character. I just don't think there's a lot... They don't have a lot for him to do, like... Those were the games back when they weren't really going for a giant story. Right? So they really didn't have it in mind. They were going to make X, like, have a personality. It fires intermediate laser before destroying everything in the area. It appears to be solar-powered. Soon it'll be within firing range of Area Zero. Cut the power supply to the particle beam before Area Zero comes into its range. I also think there's a lot of... I like the... It's not like... what's a good way to describe it? It's... Charm, I guess, is really the best way to put it, like he did Penguin. There's charm to the old voice acting, for sure. It's not going to make me really get invested in the story, but I can't, like, if I would try to imagine the game without it, I feel like it would be worse. Zero. We can't stop that particle beam from the outside. Infiltrate it and stop it from the inside. I'm scanning for a way inside. That's okay. I'll just go in through the barrel. What? That's way too dangerous. Looks like it's charging up. There's no time. Commencing mission. Oh, I love Zero, man. Like, oh, what's the best way to go? No, hold on. I'll scan you in somehow. Nah, I'll just go right in through the barrel. Yeah, listen to that fucking beat too. See what I mean? Zero's got so much personality in him. Yeah, it really does have a great OST. Ah, damn it. Can't get that son of a gun yet. This whole game is really good. Like, I love the visuals of this game as well. Like, I think it looks great still. Like, I don't know. I'm a big fan of this style. It's not like super complicated, but it's not super simple either. It's got a really nice in between that I really dig. Also, for some reason, we're auto charging during the boss fight stuff. I don't know why. Yeah, these bosses are pretty easy to beat because they're in range. I can just combo them real quick. So I can just kind of tank what they're doing. Eventually, yeah, he's going to go down. You're not going to make any chips can? Well, so far, I really haven't. Anyways. So far, I haven't really felt like I needed them too much. The game doesn't feel like super challenging that I would need the chips, but I don't know really what they do. I don't know. I don't feel like the mechanics very like well explained either. Like they really should have had areas where you could have gotten recipes naturally. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't because the game's not giving me like recipes. I don't feel like engaging with the mechanic at all. Oh, maybe that's just me. I'll probably make the double jump one. I mean, if you guys have a recommendation for a thing for like 1 or 2 chips to get. But I don't know. I think the chips, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I suppose it's just for basically for people to have extra content. But I don't think it's very like, I don't particularly like its design. So how do you get past that attack? Yeah, how do you get past that attack? I can check in a second now, Azul. I'm gonna heal up. It's very odd that I don't quite get how you dodge that Talon incoming attack. Oh, Mothy! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome. Well, enjoy your can emotes. Very appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. S Crystal is a good one to make because it gives you an E-tank thing. I feel like I can jump. I could jump up there, but I don't think I can. It's weird. I can just barely reach him over it. That's a Phyto, so I need to grind these things out. The blood contract has been signed. Oh, I can no longer escape the Mothy. Well, Mothy, you know what? You're stuck with me, buddy. As well as I'm stuck with you, you're stuck with me. So we gotta grind these guys out for a chip. Is that the idea, Keto? For double jump, okay. But these are, so we need to grind 1 chip from these guys, right? Oh, wink. Just 2, okay. Oh, just 1? Okay, cool. I better fucking heal up. I wonder if... I wonder if this can go through the walls. No, it can't. Okay. Don't disappear. Okay, we got one. Okay, gotta be careful though, because I don't know how many lives we have. We have 2 lives. Okay, we have a lot of zeros. We have 2 zeros, which is a lot. How does that quote go? Lex Luthor stole like 4 tens of cakes, and that's bad. That's a good time for me since I'm in the UK. Covers for lack of... awesome. I actually have... There's a lot of, surprisingly a large amount of UK friends in here. You're not my only non-American viewer, funnily enough. I think we're getting close to the point where we're almost maybe more non-American than American. We're getting close. We're getting very close. I don't know if you like Mothy, if you like Fire Emblem as well. We play Fire Emblems a lot on the weekends, but I'm also an RPG guy too. Good, the plan is working. All right, so what country? So we got a lot of Brits. We got some Mexicans, and then we have some Dutch in here as well. So I got to figure out who's adopting me. Like, what country am I moving to? It's very important to figure that out. Oh, this would have been an easy one to grind out, too. Never played Fire Emblem. Looks like guys... Oh, Breath of Fire. I was actually recently playing Breath of Fire 2, which was a lot of fun. Don't come to Louisiana. It's probably your worst option. Don't you guys have good barbecue? No, it's not barbecue. There's some food that's really good in Louisiana. Like, is it gum? It's like something. I feel like gumbo is what I want to say off the top of my head. Gumbo, okay. It was gumbo. All right, let's fuel up real quick, chat. Get some snackies going on. Okay, snacky. With my negative temps through September, then here's... so I'm in the Northeast in the United States. I'm in the Northeast, so I'm 100% used to the cold. In fact, it was hailing this afternoon. In like the first week of April, it was 30 degrees of hail. So I'm used to it. Come on, give me one more snacky. I just need like one more snacky, I think. Maybe 2 more snackies. Also, it seems like the air chop does more damage. Seems like it deals 2 damage instead of 1. Nice! We got a 1-up, and I think we're full on snackies now. S Crystal also needs Fog Toll. Interesting, okay. I think we can reach 1 up there. I think I was just saying how this would be an easy one to grind. Okay, let's see. 3 zeros, and that's awful. I haven't been to many, let's see. The states I've been to is Illinois, Minnesota. Okay, there's 2. All right, nice. We got the second one. Yeah, Wisconsin. No, Wisconsin. Remember Wisconsin? I don't remember it. Oh, run. There we go. Can with the luck. You gotta love it. But I've only been to a few. Oregon or Oregon, however you're supposed to pronounce it. I've been there. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been to Ohio. I've been to New York. I've been to Florida. But I haven't been too many, like, you know, America's really big, so I haven't been to, like, a ton of states. Ragnarok will wake the humans from their stupidity. It is the grand plan of the group under Commander Kraft. I am one of the Jar warriors. Heat Genblem. I will defeat all who stand in our way. Sojo Kaijin. Interesting. Cool attacks. I'm assuming I can't hit him. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ah. He just stepped back into range and hit me. Target has been destroyed. Ragnarok will continue. Oh, he doesn't have that money of, doesn't have a lot of quotes for him. Just pitch and hold your state, I suppose. Yeah, well, I mentioned a lot of different states. Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was... Yeah, I went to D.C., too. Yeah, North Carolina, Massachusetts. Actually, yeah, true. I've been to more than I thought. Well, thank you for your belief, Cat. Always appreciated. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I should be able to hit him. Oh, actually. Interesting. I wonder, so there's a lot of times you actually can't hit this guy. I'm not sure if I have faith or not. You know what? Usually I'm pretty good. One thing I'm good at with these games is typically bosses. Typically. Jesus, why is he so fast? What in the world? Maybe it's because he was lower health? That speed was totally different. Hey, Staples! What's going on, buddy? What is going on? Typically pretty good. Yeah, I guess because he was lower health must have been the reason he was, Alright, so going this way. How many zeros do I have? I have 1 0 left. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can have the speed to wrap around that, which seems very odd. Maybe if you had the double jump naturally, you could outspeed that, but I don't think you have the speed available to outspeed that turn, that spin around. Tokyo Kaishin. Ah, I see. I think it's just worth taking the hit for. You say he did it at lower health, but he was just going way faster at normal health till he got his little hits in, and then he decided to go slower. Okay, this guy's annoying. He's just like immune so many times when I'm trying to hit him. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pack step and I'll be immune. Oh, my model doesn't want to get hit now. Yeah. My sword is going through his model. He shouldn't spank to do so much. Well, he likes it. It's fine. He's into it. He's a plus-size model. Okay, that actually, I thought it was about to, I thought he was just about to say, nah, I don't think so. It keeps spinning. Fuck, I failed to destroy my target. I'm sorry I failed you, Commander Kraft. I'm going to be excited to do these in the boss rush, because I feel like being able to do them in the boss rush, I'll be much better at them. So if it's a motion sick robot, yeah. All of his attacks are about spinning. Poor guy would be puking everywhere. It looks like the boss of that area was the power reactor for the particle beam. Without that around, the beam's power is slowly fading away and no longer possesses a threat to Area Zero. Good work, Zero. Alright, so now we got... So now I think we're doing this. I think the more damage is probably worth it over the health. Oh, also, let's see what the new move is, chat. Okay, so I actually got a new sword skill this time. Okay, I figured... Oh! Okay, cool. Nice, okay. Let's see, can we make the double jump chip now? Let me go save, just in case I mess up on the chips. I think I said this last time, but what kind of dip are you guys when you go for chips? What's the dip of choice? What's the dip of choice? You need watching snacks and tea. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, what kind of tea are you into, Mothy? I've only had so much around. I've had like English breakfast and green tea, but I'm not a big tea guy. All right, Servo. He's in the lab. But I really like French onion dip. That's like my go-to. Okay, so we need... So... Vital, Ganga Gun, Gyro... Oh, we don't have Gyro. We have Sea Hopper. But we don't have the Gyro Cannon. Yeah, we have no Gyro Cannon. Where do we get the Gyro Cannon from? What does a Gyro Cannon look like? The helicopter propellers. Oh, well that's annoying. They could be in any area. Well, I guess that means we can go to, like... Alright, let's go to... let's go fight Horseman. Let's fight BoJack Horseman. How do I still have the same amount of can coins as like 2 months ago? This makes no sense. Did you lose some gambles, Staples? That could be it. A couple bad gambles could set you back. We've located Vile's floating fortress. It generates special clouds that becomes a source of lightning and acid rain. Get on board and ground that floating monstrosity. This mission, yes, I will this mission. I only win gambles, huh? Alright, guys, hands up. Who's robbing Staples of his coins? One of you fess up. I don't know who did it, but somebody is robbing Staples of his coins, and we don't stand for that here. There are acid rain generators. Destroy them and save the ground below. Naturally, I'm stubborn, but I have the simple PG Tips tea bags. Hot water and little milk. I do like the herbal ones. Nettle tea and chamomile tea. Those in lemon and raspberry ones when I'm sick. Interessante. These found. Do I have to shoot it like this? Ah, okay. I have to shoot the main thing. You son of a... Motherfucker just comes up behind me. Thinks he's real slick. Money, 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 money. Yeah, I haven't had too much tea. A friend of mine really liked tea, and he was trying to get me into it. There's like, he recommended this like tea starter bundle, and I remember chamomile was one of them that was in there. But I don't know too much about tea. I have enjoyed a little bit more now, though. I haven't been the biggest fan of like hot drinks for a while, but I don't know. Now I'm getting older. Oh, hey, look! There's one of them right here. We can go kill him for a while. Now I'm getting older. I'm kind of more into oh, there's also wind suddenly blowing back on us. It's against my religion to drink. Oh, look, perfect. One gyro cannon. See, I'm kind of the same way, Staples, though that's been changing as time goes on. Typically, I'm like an iced coffee person if I get coffee. I don't know, as time goes on, I get a little bit more willing to try... Oh. A little bit more willing to try warmer drinks. And I've actually been having a decent time getting like this English breakfast at this one of the jobs I go to. They have like basically like a little miniature coffee station. And the English breakfast I get's pretty good. I don't know why they call it English breakfast. Maybe it's just... I assume because it's an English title, it might be just as... like, as simple as it's the tea that the English, like a lot of British folks, drink for breakfast. But, I mean, that's really my best guess, honestly. Sounds like you get a lot of... Yeah, I do get a lot of free food, Evie, surprisingly. This one place I was at... the one place I drop off, I have a really good relationship with our clients. And so every time I come in there, they, like, throw me food all the time. Like today, they gave me 2 bags of M&Ms. They wouldn't let me leave without taking some bags of candy. They just wouldn't let me do it. But I know the jump slash deals like 2 damage, so I'm assuming doing this a bunch is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, how do you dodge that attack? Maybe it's fun. Maybe you don't actually get that damaged. I don't know. The time of my life where I didn't have to buy food for like 2 years because I was invited. Oh, that sounds awesome, Staples. Oh, I was also extremely fired. Less awesome now. The free food part sounded... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that it was awesome that you were poor, Staples. Please, I apologize. But the free food part sounds really good. I get a lot of free food at home, too. My wife never finishes her food, and I'm a vegetarian. Yes, that is... I appreciate both of that. I've always been... Ever since I was a kid, I hated letting food go to waste, so... No, there are good people. That is... Yeah, I'm happy that you had the good folks in your community to help you out when you needed it. We need more people like that. More people that's willing to help out their community when you know, somebody in their community is in trouble or going through a tough time. No, there needs to be more people willing to step up. I assume there's like a pathway up that's a little easier, but... I mean, I could do that, probably. Nope, can't. That's fine. We'll get the double jump after this, so... Same, hate food getting wasted. Yeah, it definitely... I'm not like the biggest guy on Earth, but that being a core part of my philosophy definitely adds a couple pounds on you. Like, I hate letting food go to waste, so if somebody has spare food, I'm like, all right, put it on my plate, you know. I'd rather eat it than let it go to waste. Now there will always be a place at my table for people who need it. I think I was super blessed, and it's the least I can do to help those who are like me. See, that's awesome, Staples. That's the way we should all be more like that. You know, we should be willing to help out others when we have excess, and then when we don't, you know, it would be good if people in our community could help out when we're not, you know, when we're not doing well. I will smite the worthless vermin down below. Lord Vile came up with a plan as beautiful as myself. All ugly things must bow down before me. Pegastola Eclair will send you to the depths below. Dang, it's like that's what Jesus taught. I mean, what? You know what? That's exactly what he did. Needs to be more Christians who follow in the Christ-like path, you know? It's always easy to say, but it's less easy to do, apparently. What is this mosquito-ass dude going around here? I'm gonna move away from that. Huh, okay. I guess I needed to be down at the smallest sector? Huh. I think he's doing a Z pattern, which would be kind of cool. He's just a big fan of Zero. Oh, God. Am I supposed to dash? God, that's so weird. They expect me to dash for that stuff. How could this happen to me? You beating me? That's impossible! Bakana! But my death, it's so beautiful! Christians were supposed to hate people. I'm like, I don't think that's exactly how it's supposed to happen. I believe it's pronounced Zedro. Ah, Zedro, I see. Thunder Stab, Elf Knight. I don't like that. I do not like dashing, lowering your sprite size. That I just do not like. I do not think that is a good thing that should be introduced any longer. Unless your character, unless he's like, his whole sprite shrinks down like a foot dive or like a foot dash or something, like a foot slide, then yeah. But the way they have Zero's model, I do not like that. That does not visually work. For me, at least. I can't believe you were planning to attack me in that flying fortress. Vile means business. I can't believe he's human. How can he be so cruel? Alright, let's see. Thunderstab. Attack with Saber mid-dash. Okay, that's right. I had to put... If I want to use that one, I need to do the other... I need to do my dash on, like, this. Yeah, when I do my button dash, it doesn't work as well. Which is weird. I don't know why it wouldn't, but it never seems to work well. Right, people on religious views and how the sacred and intermix between any sex... Ooh, that sounds very interesting, Staples. Is it a personal project, or is it a project for schooling? It sounds really interesting, regardless. Let's save just in case. True, true. Doesn't hurt. It won't hurt to save. It won't hurt to save. Alright, operator. No, seal. Seal is to save. Seal and the kiss from a rose. Ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. I always think of... When I hear Seal, it's the first thing my brain jumps to. It's a good song, too. I can't believe it's from Batman Begins. It's such a funny... Such an interesting... Such an interesting place of origin. We got Sea Hopper, Vital, Gyro Cannon H, and the Ganga Gun. Vital, Sea Hopper, Ganja Gun, Gyro Cannon H. Double jump. Alright. Man. I swear, I really like these games. I do. Genuinely, I do. But every time they make a good, leap forward, something always stupid happens with these games. It is unreasonable for me to assume that these games are going to not just be like, oh hey, new Zero game. Oh, new edition. No, it's always new Zero game, new edition, one step backwards. I don't get it. I don't understand. Alright, I'm just gonna put my dash back in my regular button. Alright, so... Vital and Mechamon. I don't think... Do we have... Okay, we do have Mecha's Mesmon, V-Fire, and Certanium. Oh, and for some reason it just all went away when I went to top part. Anyways. Vital, Mon, V-Fire, S Crystal. So, body, head, parts. It's a key item. Where would you even see key items from? My God. The reploid at the right. That's nonsense. Capcom specialty right there. Yeah, they really just like to take a step back, for sure, in each one of these Zero games. What's that? Is that an S crystal you've got there? That's a real beauty. I'll treat you for a something. Alright, let's go back to commands, chat. Alright, these are areas we can go. I think we only got one guy left. No, we got two guys left. How many? I think I have a lot, I think. Like, man, they took away our cool weapons. I really like the weapons from 03. It's weird. I like the levels and the boss designs way more in this one. Oh no, we can still pull it up. We got 3. I can see why there's division about 3 and 4. I like the levels a lot more, I think, in 3. But I think that the weapon difference and all the different forms you can get into is much cooler. Ah, this time we're getting pushed down, I guess. Well, I think this guy's the electric guy, chat. If I had to be a gambling man. Something tells me this is a lightning boss. I don't think we can reach that. Probably nothing up there. This game doesn't seem to hide a lot of secrets, chat, towards the top of these maps. Huh. Hope you brought a ground-type Pokemon. We need, like, a ground-type version or form or something. Okay. This is, like, some opposite attract bullshit. All right, man. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Just explode all over the place. That's fine. What a extremely odd level. So these determine if you can jump high or not, I guess. I guess with the double jump, we can at least ignore a lot of this, I guess. Kind of a nice part about that, accidentally. Honestly, it feels like ground Pokemon are so necessary in Pokemon as well. It's such a strong thing to have, is a ground Pokemon. Like, having immunity to something is very, very good. Oh, pardon me. Want to play a Pokemon game? I was thinking about playing, I've mentioned it a few times now. I've been thinking about playing a Pokemon Sea Glass on stream, chat. I've been thinking about it. It'd be nice to play another Nuzlocke. I had a pretty good time with that. But I was also just thinking about maybe playing like a standard Pokemon game as well. I don't know. The world is our oyster. I'm hoping this is dealing damage. We sit down too fast and land. Oh boy, that's a shame. I hope you didn't get too badly hurt there, Mothy, on your trip down. Save the tea, though. Of course, the Brit is going to save the tea. But of course. DS games are always received well. Is Sea Glass like a full-on hack? It's a full-on hack, as far as I know. I was reading a little bit into it. Apparently, they have the fairy type, they have the damage split. They have some Pokemon, I don't think they have all of them, but they have some, and the evolutions all the way up to the 9th generation. And then they also have like a bunch of ease of life features as well. It seems interesting. There's like a whole thing. I can link it in the chat at some point. They got a lot of stuff in there. Oh, that's right. I can't attack upwards. Dude with a mug in his hand and had my balance is perfection. That's really funny. I could imagine. There's probably like a bunch of goofy ass videos about people doing that exact thing, like falling down backwards, but obtaining the perfect balance as to not spill their cup of soup or their cup of or a cup of tea in this case. I've looked at the floor texture too long. I see sandwiches. Sounds like you might need a midnight snack there, Mothy. Brrr. You finally come, Zero. I won't let you stop Ragnarok. I am the great Minnow Magnus. Oh my god. Come on, man. I will crush you. And then, I really don't have time to listen to the rest of this. Let's go. That's my dude over there. That's my fucking dude. That's why Zero's the best, chat. He's like, fuck this guy. He talking too much. Huh. I did it. I did it. All by myself. Oh, don't tell. God, I hate this. We're at 0 lives, aren't we? I like to discover the boss patterns. So I don't like taking the first run too seriously. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This is why I don't like redoing the whole stage again. Oh, it's a robot that sounds like he shouts out, nerd! He does seem like he'd be kind of a jock type. He does me. He definitely seems like he'd be the jockey type. Zero has no person. That is, who would say that he has no personality? Zero is like brimming with personality in these games. Zero has so much personality in these games. I feel like the only person who would say that is someone who hasn't played the games. I don't care. I'd rather just keep the fucking pink going on here so I can actually move. Oh. That's why. Okay, so you can wear off your magnetism, I guess. That dealt 4 bits of damage. Damn it. Zero just few words because he knows the ladies like that. People do like the mysterious type. I should just use my subtakes more often, I guess. I sent you the things worth making on Discord, Ken. Oh, thank you, Azul. I'll check it out as soon as we're done with here. See if we got anything worth making. Azul, have you played Sea-Glass yet? I know you're a big, well, actually, I don't know if you like all Pokemon ROM hacks, but I know you were a big fan of Legacy. I shouldn't punch up saying hoops. Hey, why not? You can make fun of somebody. We're all pals here. I cannot deal with it. It's high energy and my X was similar. Not a robot though. Oh man, you didn't have a robot X? You're missing out. You're missing out. Whatever. I guess we'll have to be like this. I'm gonna do the same thing again, chat. I'm definitely gonna just not be willing to use the subtake. Alright, I'm just gonna use the subtake. Almost make the same mistake again. He just never made an effort. If murder was legal. Well, if it was, Mossy, don't tell us about it. I don't want to have to go into a court of law and say, yeah, this guy in my chat was talking about killing his ex, that's all. You know, it's another day on the can stream. I need someone to bail me out. Well, I mean, you did give me a sub, so I guess now I'm legally obligated to assist, huh? They don't tell you about that when you're starting off as a streamer. Okay, that fire uppercut chat did like no damage to this dude. That was so much faster just jumping and slashing him. At the very least, Mothi, I'll say that I didn't see nothing. At the very least, I can just say I didn't see nothing. Squealer, where'd they shot you? I ain't saying. That could be me. I could be the squealer. Or the... No, it's tight lips. It's tight lips. It's like, where they shot you? Where they shoot you, tight lips? I ain't saying nothing. I didn't see nothing. Alright, how you do under pressure? Sometimes good, sometimes not. It definitely depends. Sometimes I shine like a diamond, other times I break under the pressure, so it just depends. Okay, I'm assuming he's gonna throw that at us. No. Okay. Oh, this guy's kind of a pushover. What the hell? Roar! I lost? How can this be happening? Are you bribable? I need all the dirt. It depends on what we're bribing for. It really depends. I can be bribable, but if it goes against my morals, not as easily. Not as easily. Yo, we're the perfect edge boy. Yeah, see that? I'm perfect. The perfect edge boy. Minnow Magnus's EX skill tractor shots. Fully 3D printed zero armor for you? Well, I mean, so... That point, I mean, we're talking about a fully 3D printed zero armor. I can feel like I could be bribed into a couple of various different things of questionable legal legality. You managed to stop the spreading noise. Good thing, too, because if it would have kept going, even this trailer would have been in danger. Yep, those are words. I am a perfect... I don't know. I think perfect edge boy is a very funny way of putting something. You don't think I'm a perfect edge boy, Evie? Ah, thank you, Azul. I did not. Let me go grab that right now. No edge at all. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, when you're right, Evie. I definitely don't got much edge to me. Listen, my can top is pretty sharp, right? Look at this can top. That's pretty sharp. All right, let's check it out here. Beamwalker, is this it? Azul, is this by order that you like or you think is good? Like, would you recommend number 1 to be the top priority? Let's see, we have RB Cannon, Beamwalker, Nico's Crab. We don't have Nico's Crab, so that already stops number 1. Oh, he gave me, Cat, he gave me 5 items to make. So, and it's been listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I didn't know if this was like the order of what he thinks is best. I don't think we have any more gyro cannons. Yeah, we don't have any more gyro cannons. We can't make number 2. Oh, Beamwalker, RB cannon. Beamwalker, RB cannon, Nico's Crab, Beamwalker. Do we have another Beamwalker? I don't think we have another Beamwalker. No, we don't have two Beamwalkers. So I don't think we can make that one. Yeah, we don't have a second RB cannon either. Azul. Yeah, I see that. The first option here, I'll paste into the chat here so you can see what I'm meaning. So you see, I have. Let me go back into here now. So I have the 1 Beamwalker. So that's the first one. And then I have an RB cannon. And then I don't have a Nico's Crab or a Beamwalker. Oh, it's just these 2. Okay, I thought there was a list of 4. And then you could choose, like, you see how I mean by, like, So I saw the first 2, I was like, okay, Beamwalker or RB cannon. Then there's a break. And then you can choose between Beamwalker or RB cannon or Nico's Crab, and then there's a break sort of deal. Okay. Quick charge 1. Okie dokie. We got that. We can't make number 2 because we don't have a gyro cannon. We can Rocco cannon, V-missile, and a Sandozer. Oh, we can make that. Look at us. A charge. Moloid. Lamp Lord X. What a hell of a name. The telebomb. We don't have a telebomb. We have no telebombs. Unfortunately, we cannot bomb the telly. And then Ceratum. Seratinium. Whatever this is. We don't have a gyrator. We cannot gyroid. Or we cannot gyrate. No gyrates. Okay, so I think that's everything we can make. Excuse you, there will be no blowing up the TV here. I apologize. I don't mean to threaten your telly. I don't even have the license for that to begin with. Quick charge. Auto charge? Quick charge? For that one, we don't have a gyrator. We don't have a gyrator for number 5. For number 4, we don't have the telebomb. And for number 2, we do not have the gyroid cannon H. I'm assuming that, do we just auto charge now? Is that the idea for the A charge? Ooh, okay, so now we can also get max running speed. Nice. Mine, oh wow, already targeting someone. Well, my other British viewer is not here today, so it has to be you. You have to take one for the team here. Alright, let's go to the last area here. We just gotta beat up the dog now. Oh, actually, let's check out the new move, chat. See what we got. Oh, that was tractor shot, that's right. We tested it out before we did all the, chip building. And let's save. But it would be smarter going for the person who least expected. That's true. Moth, you got some good planning. Right in chat what you're missing. Okay, I can do that. Well, that's okay. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to... don't worry too much on it. I don't know if I'm going to, because we're pretty close to finishing it, but I will absolutely put in what we're missing. Missing the telebomb for number 4. And gyrator for number 5. We had everything else. We had the Moloid, we had the Lamport X, and the Certanium. And then, yeah, we had the Certanium and the Axloid. Alright. Boop, boop. I have my moments. I see! That, I mean, I don't exactly know. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Azul. I don't know, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be putting that much time into getting all the chips anyways. I think we're missing a good... Let me see if I can take a quick look, see if I can remember. We used up the Beamwalker and the RB cannon, so we're missing everything except for maybe the Serpent Gear. Remember the Elf Lab that's over a century old. Some of the failed experiments have been in hibernation since the war. They are starting to wake up, and some of them are quite dangerous. There are mechaloids and mavericks all over the place. Infiltrate and wipe out the enemy. We will this mission. Transfer. Do your best, Zero. When I played this on the GBA, I totally neglected the system of the elves and just forgot. I think I even bought a physical guide. See, that's me for a lot of games, Mothy. Sometimes, if there's just too much mechanic, sometimes I'm a simple guy. And I just ignore them completely. I found a door in a different location with a special lock, and it looks like you'll need a key to open it. This doesn't have any direct bearing on your current mission. But I just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to check it out. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad you decided to let me know, even though it has no current bearing on our mission. Huh. Okay, double jump 0. Oh, can I not do this in the air? I can't. Okay. Feels like I should be able to get... Oh, maybe I could do it from... Yeah, I can do that. Aha! Look at that. You can cheese the hell out of this one. Ba-dam, ba-dam. I wonder how you do this without the fire thing. Ooh, I like the kind of a creepy looking set of pipes back there. It almost looks like the rust makes it kind of look like blood, like intestines, organs or something. It's pretty proper creepy. Also, the music's a little weird. This is they just got some good set dressing. Elation. Oh, they're throwing snowballs now instead of just regular balls. I see. Some items and tricks on this are stupidly vague, so it's exciting to actually play all proper with the collection. Yeah, I bet there is a lot of cool stuff once you actually get everything. I didn't really get the Cyberworld on 3, really, either. Yeah, luckily, these guys were telling me about the one section of 3 you kind of want to do the Cyberworld on. Apparently, one of them, if you can do it, you get to, like, fight a secret boss. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, they helped me make sure to hit that one. I guess it's the best way to do it. No, what am I thinking? That's definitely the best way to do it. Oh, we got the serpent gear now. There we go. Okay, so now we have the serpent gear, so that other one we're just missing the other 2 pieces. Rather, all of them. We're missing basically everything. Alright, charge up. Have you beaten Octopath 2? No, I haven't. As much as I think Octopath looks really cool, I fell off of Octopath 1 because of its non-linear storytelling. I've been wanting to give it another shot, though. I think it's one of those games I need to, like, retry, and I'll stick with it at some point. Huh, why? Oh, I have to hit that button, maybe? Aha. I think it's a cool... It looks like a really cool game, and it seems to be right up my alley. But like I said, it's the non-linear story is something I don't particularly like in my RPGs. Because, you know, I play an RPG, generally I really like the idea of a story that's kind of like following these characters. And I know Octopath has a story. It's just not like directly connected. It's all very separated by character. I wonder if I can... So, I'm going to try something, chat. I wonder if I can use my electrical attack to... Or maybe my fire attack? And then, what's our last one? Oh, yeah, we need a dash. Okay, nope. None of those will do. Thought maybe that one of them might have overloaded the electricity or something. Octopath 1 was pretty fun. The true final boss was pretty overwhelming. Ooh, that's cool. More super boss difficulty. That's awesome. I heard that Octopath gets a little easy once you figured out its mechanics. So, the idea of there being a super boss sounds pretty cool. That's like, it's also the final boss. I like final bosses being a real, like, mega challenge. They really should be. What do you guys think of the Switch 2, though? I'm disappointed, though, not unexpected. Yeah, I'm disappointed by the prices. I didn't think... maybe I'm a little naive, but I wasn't assuming Nintendo would become this greedy this fast. I like the selection of the games they're coming out with, and I like that you can kind of share them with your direct family, it seems like, with their share program. Ooh, excuse me. But, yeah, I'm not liking the price point. I like them both, but I like 2 way more. Ah, you kept me waiting, hero. I thought you might have been ripped apart by my helpers. And here I rushed to get everything ready for you. Then again, there are none that can keep up with me. I hope you can at least make things interesting for me. After all, you are a hero. Oh, something when you come when it's sunny. Man, this floor is real slippery. I guess I should probably hold off. Oh, cool. Yeah, what? Done already? How boring. You should give up the hero thing. My gripe with the new features and screen size are cool in the GameCube emulation, but charging more than actual next-gen content games for a lesser quality really bugs me. Yeah, I don't... Like, you can kind of, and I mean kind of, let it slide for other, like, top-of-the-line games, because they... Like, usually their size and scope are pretty massive, where it's a little bit more understandable for a higher price tag, but I don't typically feel that way with Nintendo games. Though maybe Breath of the Wild is an exception to that rule. It's pretty massive, from what I know. Maybe that's the best way, perhaps, is just to jump attack him. Because you lose so much mobility sliding around like this. Yeah, not bad. True to the name hero. It's not over yet. Not by a long shot. The true power of Ragnarok is only just beginning. You should start preparing your list of excuses when you have to explain why you couldn't save Area Zero. Boy, I talk a lot for being literally cut in half. Boy, he had a full short paragraph for him as he's like cut in two. Oh, sorry, chap. Wounded Edge Boy. Ice Blader. I'm not paying $80 for the goddamn Bravely Default Remaster. Yeah, that's the thing. Expecting 70 for Mario Kart, but they took 2 steps further. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if I'm, like, okay with those prices. Thank you, Zero. You helped contain the Cyber Elves. Now they can rest in peace. All missions are complete. Area Zero's situation is nominal. Looks like I made it in time, then. It looks like you did. Now Area Zero is safe. Alright, save over here. Slight noticeable updates graphic-wise to Switch 2, but I feel that for the games you own that can be upgraded for a cost. Yeah, I'm hoping they don't charge too much for that. Might be a situation where Nintendo needs to suffer. Probably. Will they? Probably not. Take a break. You deserve one. I'm receiving word from the Resistance base. Opening channel. Seal. Zero, it's terrible. The base radar has detected a large energy signature. The signature is coming from space. Space? The energy signature is off the charts. It's heading. Area Zero. Get out there. What is it? Respond. What's going on up there? Something's overriding the signal. The source is Neo Arcadia. I knew it. Dr. Vile. I told you, Zero. You don't have a chance of stopping Ragnarok. Laying down a blanket of destruction from the comfort of my space cannon was what Ragnarok was built for the whole time. The 8 warriors were nothing more than a diversion until I could complete Ragnarok. Operator, can you transfer me to Ragnarok? I'm sorry, I can't pinpoint the coordinates. I can't send you anywhere without a destination. Your confusion thrills me to no end. You pathetic insects crawling around, getting excited about your precious nature. I want to hear your screams as you meet your doom. The only one that's doomed is you. How dare you? That voice. Kraft? Mac and cheese? I've destroyed Ragnarok's remote control system. I am no longer your dog to yank around by the chain. Boggon, that's Kraft's music. And from the rooftops, with the steel chair, comes Kraft. Now I control Ragnarok. Your space cannon no longer points at Area 0. It's pointing at you and Neo Arcadia. Seduced by the sweet words of a woman. Unbelievable! You do realize how many humans and reploids are living under my control. Are you saying I should play the loyal reploid and follow you? Not doing, not thinking, just waiting at your beck and call? And are you condoning the destruction of nature, struggling just to survive? I will not let you take control. I fought too long and too hard for humanity to let you. I will change the world. What? So you're going to attack Neo Arcadia instead? There are still humans and reploids there. Come in, Resistance Base. L, come, seal. Communication restored. Sealed. Come in. Get everyone in the Resistance over to Neo Arcadia. Get the humans and reploids out of there. Even if you have to force them out, try to save as many as you can. Too many have already seen enough suffering. Understood. I will relay your orders immediately. Preparations for transfer to Ragnarok complete. Since the coordinates are based on Kraft signal, this will be a forced transfer. Also, your position will be somewhat removed from Kraft's in the control room. Alright, just transfer me. Seal, don't give up hope. 0. Alright, ready for transfer. Man, I like this. So intense. Come back to us. I love the ending to this. This stuff's good. This ending's good. I don't know when I'm getting it. I don't really see any game that made me say I'm getting a Switch 2 for this. Sure, I was getting day 1, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. I think that's fair. I don't think it's... Unless you're like a huge fan of Mario Kart, I don't know if it's worth getting day 1. At least check out some like reviews of it when it first comes out, maybe? Yeah, this music's fucking sick. It sounds familiar. It's definitely an X song, no? Okay, I think I gotta drop down. It was a bomber that I could use to blow up that wall. It definitely sounds like it has like a Mega Man X leitmotif. Man, it's so good. God, why does Zero have such a good soundtrack? It's not a complaint. I'm surprised the soundtrack's as good as it is. How Nintendo works, I think I'll wait a year or two. That's not a bad idea. Or at least it's, I think, like, waiting to the holidays to see if they price drop would be kind of a good idea as well. GBA could not handle the bangers. Man, these are some real good bangers. Nice, we got a 0 out of it. Wait until there's a non-negotiable game port. I just noticed, are you using a music mod? Yes! Good friend of the channel, Kato. Cat Links. His idea, he told me all about the really great music mod for it. And I'm very glad I listened to his suggestion, because it's very good. My stupid ass, exploring too much with the double jump. But yeah, this music mod is fantastic. Ba-da. Oh, yes. Okay. Thought that was a wall, something I could grab onto for a second. I'm glad you suggested the mod, Cat. You're brilliant for this one. Mod sounds so good. Okay, it's probably coming this way. It's the official remastered views. Yeah, it's the official remastered one. Woo! Close. Oof, also really fucking close. How do they expect you to do this without the double jump? Okay, how do you do this one? There's no way I can sit on here. Is that a thing you can dash under? That must be what it is. Don't use dash for this! Do not use your dash for ducking. I don't know why I have to explain that, but don't do it. Oh yeah, it's just for the ceramic thing. And falling down is a huge jam against fail. It's so good. Interesting. Ooh, I'm excited. Don't know why I have to tell the guys who made this game not to put fucking dashing as a duck mechanic. Who taught somebody that? I need to know. Bow, bow, wow, 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 wow. God forbid Zero gets... It is... Listen, he probably spends a lot of time conditioning that hair. I feel like it should... You know, we should probably pay that a little bit of respect. Alright, I want to see if I can, like... get a health thing here. Gotta discuss the brand he used. I think, you know, I don't know enough about hair to really say what brand he would use. I would just say Head and Shoulders, but that's because it's like one of the few brands I even know about. So I don't know if that's exactly the brand he would use. Bam, bam. The worst part is it's instant death spikes, and there's instant death pits below, so you really can't experiment to find out how you would figure out that, how you get past that part. Oh, it's gonna be really annoying. Be the same. See, I don't even have a lot of a sub. I mean, at least I have a bunch of guys for this part. Yeah, so how would you do this without the double jump? I'm assuming maybe it's just a pattern thing. What is... So... Huh? I'm assuming the game's not assuming you have one. Fairy cat. Oh, man. Okay, how do you do that? I tried to dash and I just immediately got hit by the spikes. God, oh, bad level design always it rears its ugly head in these Zero games at some point. No Zero game can get away, unfortunately, it feels like. And they always find one point that there's like... Those are platforms to hang from. Can I hang on the laser platforms? You can hang on the lift? Please. Oh. You can't just do that. You can't just do this. Yes, please identify the tiny line. Someone needs... You can down jump. Oh my god, why are they so bad at making their game? I don't get it. It's like, ah yes, I will introduce a brand new mechanic at the last level that is not explained nor hinted at. That is mandatory. Down plus jump. I see it. Then you hold up. Yeah, let me just press down. Let me just press down jump on every single platform I'm on in case one of them is see-through. Goodness gracious. Perfecto. I knew that's exactly what he wanted me to do, so that's why I did it. I don't understand why Zero games have to always do this. Like, you're having a perfectly fine game, and they're like, well, hold up a sec. I gotta fuck it up real quick. Pardon me. Alright, back into it again. At least the music's good, but good golly, Miss Mon, what a bad level design. At least, like I said, the music's good, though. The music helps out a lot for the rest of this level. That felt pretty cool doing this. Nice, okay. Hell yeah. Tank and a half? We take those. Also, I like the game's cruel enough that they keep the one extra life, so you can't constantly redo this one. They keep it just away from the door. Like, if you had the one area before the progress door, you could just keep retrying that area. But no. That'd be too much. Can't be having that. Get your dumb ass over here. Inanimate object, which I hate now. Get over here. Oh, man. What level design? What level design? I'm telling you, the guy who made this one, He's a real special boy, this guy. Are you having fun, Ken? Not with this level. No. I feel like the guy who made this level needs to be fired. If I had my way, he would not have a job. Alright. At least we got past that. Make it a crafted item that makes spikes non-lethal. God, this fucking video. This goddamn video game, man. Alright, we're past this. We're past this. We're moving on. I need to hear. I know you were just waiting. You were waiting, Azul, for me to get past that so you could just tell me about that item. I know. You were just sitting there waiting. And he just killed 20 million people. That's not a joke. Oh my god. November 16th, 3:31 p.m. A beam fired from the satellite turret Ragnarok pierced the center of Neo Arcadia, destroying the central area. More than 20 million people were killed, and the capital city ceased to function in a matter of seconds. On that day, the dark age of Neo Arcadia, under the reign of a single person named Dr. Vile, came to an end. Jesus. Well, just committed mass genocide. That's... Unfortunately, I don't know, I don't know if our boy Kraft can really be forgiven for that one. It already fired. Seal, respond. Z, oh, she's sleeping. That's fine. It's not working. What's going on up there? Zero, what are you doing here? I won't let you fire again. You weren't after Vile, weren't you? You were after Vile, weren't you? Ragnarok is charging up for a second shot. This will change the world and the people in it. Do you think Niche would approve of what you're doing? I know that what I'm doing makes me seem like Vile. I don't care if people think I am a maverick. Someone has to take a stand and fix humanity's course. I was hoping that I would able to get Alright, that's fine. Zero, I know what you're trying to say. But lofty ideals won't save any lives. Well, technically, lofty ideals would have saved 20 million lives if we got here a little faster. That was his old A-rank attack. And it's pretty cool, honestly. I like his design a lot. He's a cool boss. I feel like I should be able to get away with that one. I guess I have to get over to his corner, I think, for that laser sweep. I had to get to the corner where he's using his laser sweep and then get into that little corner of it. For his new move, he fires his laser in the center of the room and shoots missiles at all of the corner. Ooh! I'm Lightning Edgeman. You can hit him to knock him. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So you just jump in the air and knock him back. That's sick. We're only reploids designed for war. It's not our place to change the world. That's up to humans like Seal and Niche. I don't know, Zero. I feel like you've changed the world probably 3 times now? 4 times now? And now shoot the laser again. For fun. Just for funsies. See what happens. Can we shoot to the center of the Earth? Only one way to find out. As reploids, we can only lend strength to those we trust. Trust? Just who should I be trusting? The humans that do nothing while the world falls apart? The humans that fear us, their own creations? Or the humans that try to conquer the world? We fight each other for them? This world screams out in pain under them. Why should I trust anyone? How can you trust them? How can you fight? I made a promise to a friend I intend to keep. Someone who believed harmony between human and reploid was possible. I trust that friend. And I trust that humans that friend trusts. I see. I couldn't even bring myself to trust Naish. Even though she has always only told the truth. Oh. Craft! Leave my body here. I can no longer face Niche. I don't want to cause her to suffer anymore. That will do as you asked. Zero. The humans, the reploids, the world, and Niche. Watch over them. Zero, respond! Seal, I stopped Ragnarok. And Craft? And Craft. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I wonder if Seal knows that 20 million people just died. You think she should be a little bit more not caring about Craft's fate at that point? Shoot the moon! We can give a cute little face to the moon. You don't need to say anything. Mission complete. I'm coming back. That can't possibly be the end, I assume. We haven't... Did that beam kill Vile? Ragnarok is just a tattoo gun for planets. Seal's more Reploid leaning in this affair. Cobalt team here! Mission complete, Seal! Jesus. The humans and Reploids have been evacuated. Neo Arcadia has been eradicated by Ragnarok's attack. There is nothing but in the crater in the center where Vile was. I doubt there were any survivors in that area. There is ZX and Advent. I see. Good work, everyone. Continue to search for any survivors. Acknowledged. Seal, are you okay? I'm okay. Just a little tired. Incoming communication from an outside line. It's from the settlement. I'll patch it in. Zero. Niche. It was just like you said. Doesn't matter what I do, as long as I keep fighting. I'm no different from Vile. And I had to fight Craft. No, Zero. Thank you. For stopping Craft. Well, technically we didn't stop him. Ragnarok and Neo Arcadia are no more. Is it finally over? So many humans and Reploids lost their lives. Zero, did we do the right thing? The buildings look like melted blue cheese. Blue cheese. On the same day the Ragnarok sub-cannon is fired, the residents of Neo Arcadia were unaware of the existence of the satellite turret Ragnarok, and those living within the area were left with no choice but to share the fate of the facility. More than 20 million people were killed, but the exact death toll is still unknown. So this is a second 20 million? So this is 40 million? What was that? It came from Ragnarok. It's still operational. But Vile and Craft are gone. Could be controlling it. Operator, send me back to Ragnarok. I can't. Only the control room is connected. There's protection around the circuit to the center. We can't transfer you from the access point in the trailer. Ragnarok is accelerating. And it's headed straight for... What's wrong? It's headed straight for Area 0. Someone's trying to crash it. What? There's still some time before it touches down, but we can't disable the circuit protection from here. Isn't there something we can do? Zero, Seal, are you okay? Nige, Ragnarok is... I heard. I'm sending some coordinates. You might be able to reach Ragnarok with these. But where do these go? To the teleporter base near Arcadia. It was originally designed to transfer troops. It might have just enough power to get you over to Ragnarok. Coordinates received from the settlement. Inputting now. That's our only chance. It's the one I have to take. Coordinates to the teleporter base have been sent. I assume this is going to take probably be more than 30 minutes. So this might be a good place to save, and then we'll finish this up. We'll finish up the end of it either beginning of stream Saturday or maybe next week, Monday. It's getting a little late. I thought we'd have enough time to finish it. You still got some good time to go, yeah? Okay. I think this is a good place to end it then. If that's the case, I was planning to try and end the series this week, but we'll finish it up Monday of next week then. I think it's a good place to end it for today. Let's save. Thank you for the treat tonight, though. Thank you, Mothy. It's great seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope I see you more. I hope I see you again, rather. Said we will be streaming on Saturday when we get more into Fire Emblem The Path of Radiance. I've been very, very much enjoying that game. It's been a very fun time. Let me put on some background music while I go grab a little relaxing jazz music for the background. And I'll go throw us at somebody tonight. Yeah, for sure. I'll be around. Great to meet everybody. It's great to meet you, Mothy. It's great to meet you as well. I'm glad you had a good time. It's always great to have some new people in here. So, with that, why don't... Let's see. A couple of my usuals I throw into are on. Why don't... We'll go say hi to... We'll go ahead and say hi to Kato. Why not? Let's go raid into Kat. He's doing some artistic work right now. So we're going to raid into Kato. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys, as usual. Great seeing you all. And like I said, we'll be back on Saturday for some Fire Emblem. You guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Boy, everybody piles out so fast.